to find out if Losi is streaming. I guess I should have said, "Hey, Losi, are you streaming?"
Yes.
Beef.
All right.
Beef.
What?
Why haven't you summoned me yet?
Did you miss
We don't
me?
have
Is that
Frazier
what it is?
here.
Don't worry, I missed you too, Blackjack.
First, we actually have to get the Warlock here. The one person who can summon is the one person that we can never summon.
Maybe we should just switch my damn Warlock now so we can be like Warlock buddies.
You do realize
She
this
stepped
is,
away.
this is exactly why I decided to run. No, she's in Antorus. She's just not with us yet. This is exactly why on my ally tune I picked Warlock, because I'm always as early as possible. Alright. So, as a general thought, has everyone figured out what's been killing them and how to not have that happen?
Damage.
The endless flow of time.
I mean, that seems to be something that we could probably get put down eventually. I'm gonna get a cybernetic body, because fuck being human after a while.
Turn it into a mage on us.
Let's just imagine me with access to the internet like 24/7.
Like you're not on the internet 24/7 already.
I sleep about 6 hours a day, and I have to go piss and take a shower. And when I'm actually not ill as, and when I'm like not ill as fuck, I usually go walk for about like an hour and a half a day. So that's a good like 9 hours I'm not on the internet.
It was a joke.
I know.
Wait, did they pass that fucking bill?
Yeah,
they
the
certainly
FC
did.
I think it's going to Congress is what I read somewhere. So there is the possibility that it might get shut down or maybe get rerouted. Not likely, but one can always live in hope.
Oh,
Doug Jones won Alabama. Hell has apparently frozen over.
Yeah,
No
but
shit, right?
he only won by 1.3%.
1.7, and that is a solid red state. You do
He
not
was
understand how much.
essentially like entirely voted in by the black demographic too.
He
Yes,
won by the black vote. Thank you, Corey.
Living
Hey,
in Georgia my
think
whole
half of
life,
me.
I understand. I understand the gravity of that.
Holy
Yeah,
shit,
it
plus
was-
3/5 of you.
It was pretty entertaining to see that Roy Moore is still holding out hope that somehow there's going to be a miracle. Apparently, God doesn't like Roy Moore either. I'm
Trump's
not
still
really.
holding out hope for that seat too.
Like I've always said, people in hell hope for ice water. They're disappointed as well. Alright, we're missing 3 people here, and then I'll drop a cauldron.
Black and Chen's almost there, apparently.
Ah, you're good. We've got a lock closet, so anyone who's not here will be getting a summon.
What am I looking for, Beef? The ping or the download?
Actually, all three: ping, your download, and your upload.
Oh, the ping is 14 ms, download is 59, upload is 23. I'm pretty sure we pay for the highest one, which is 300 Mbps every month.
And I mean, something's definitely downloading if you're only getting 59. Because
Check
59 is
the
rare
PlayStation.
being
Being
300.
throttled.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I don't know if they'll be able to implement it that quickly.
Oh,
but-
I'm sorry. It's not being throttled. It's being deprioritized.
I doubt it would have happened that.
Cough,
I'm
cough.
with him. He's not going to happen that quickly. But that being said, you may have something just on the line that's pulling pretty hard.
I mean, you don't have to download porn anymore, right? Like, you could
No, you
just
just
be going
stream
to
You technically stream it, but at this point, I'd recommend starting BitTorrenting again. That way, you'll have access without having to wait for it to upload.
Again.
We all
But-
did it when we were teens, right? I mean,
Some probably didn't stop, is what I think he's getting at.
I believe in home videos, just saying.
I prefer the real thing when possible, but you know,
Hey, what? I'm with that.
I think we're just waiting on Rotten. Did you not get the summons bone?
I'm looking up Pokemon World Record.
Ah, there we go. Just
Jay's not
remember-
even online, Nick.
Yeah, it's all good. Just remember, if you search for Gardevoir, use the safe search. Otherwise, you are really going to be disappointed by what you find.
No, a buddy broke his computer, so we're challenging each other to.
I knew Elo would get it. Yeah,
I feel like
it's,
safe search is disappoint mode though. Like, it's kinda-
you have to do that with My Little Pony as well.
Oh god.
You
Oh,
have
I'm
to search My Little Pony without the without
Along
it.
with Digimon and Pokemon.
Yeah. Cauldron's down. Grab a flask.
I knew I wouldn't just be disappointed in joining this guild because of conversations like this.
You should have been here 5 minutes early. Elo taught me something. Not everyone else.
I was the one that
It was
discussed.
great.
I was the one that introduced Herb to the concept of nodding. I think I already have just
Jesus
ruined
Christ.
God
everything.
damn it.
Yep.
I learned so much.
Why
And
would you
then-
teach her that?
I have no shame. That's all I've got. Also, something you definitely don't want to Google search for. Not
So-
Google search
Please
for
do
that.
not.
So,
Google
Ira,
search
what's
it.
your biggest toy?
I actually carry it around. I'm a top. The other half is the one that's got things to get him prepped. Yeah. Not a fan of toys.
Not
Why
a fan.
play with- Why play with a fake dick when you can have a real one?
Well,
I understand in your case why.
I'm just saying, it was like any strokers of choice.
No.
No, just rather have that nice tight ass instead.
Drew, don't ask. It's one of those things that you do not want to know. Do you really think so, Maida? Do you want to
Yeah.
give it a shot?
I think we should give it a shot. We shouldn't be overhealing.
Okay.
His DPS is too good to not have.
All right, Chrono, switch to DPS for us, please. We'll give a couple of pulls and see how it plays out.
God damn.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure
It
they
should be
took away.
fine.
the
Everything
free
else should
beta
match
phrase.
up.
Oh, it's fine. It's just get two resto legendaries yesterday. DPS
We'll see how-
attack.
Your DPS is really good. If Herb could be a...
That's just funny. It's
I'm glad you got the villains, though. That'll actually help out quite a good bit.
Right? He's so lucky.
We'll
Right.
need you back to DP or back to healing for Agrimar. There's just too much damage
fine.
to not have a second drink.
Yeah. That being said, again, for Melee, you guys, please watch yourselves. I know the Whirling Sabers can be kind of hard to notice amongst all the other bullcrap happening, but when it's coming out, just keep an eye out so you don't get ganked.
I like tornadoes.
Yeah. We are listing when Amanthul comes out. We will call it just beforehand. Can we... Could you probably... If you can double check real quick, Beef, and make sure that we're kind of split evenly. Maybe we can DPS down 2 at a time. Be nice if we could do that.
Kind of hard to do that. Some of these people's DPS, God, they just need to be carried.
Well, do you think
Yeah,
if we
we have
leave the
arms
setup
for
like
it.
as it is now with
Yeah, leave it as is.
all right, so 1 and 2 take the one on Skull side, 3 and 4 focus on purple. Let us hope that this works.
You want me to try, right?
Because sorry, not a fan of pussy. You're gonna have to go for the McGangbang that is the Boomkin.
Oh, darn.
If we are
Dale's great on this fight.
1 and 2 for
Oh, yeah.
Skull Side, do you want to assign different druids to different spots then? Because I used to do Moon, but if you have me on Skull, do you want me to
Well,
switch over
that's
to Red?
that's only for the Amanthul is all you worry
Okay.
about. So Chrono is going to be orange, Herv is red, Elo is purple, and Drew is going to be moon. Just hit the center one, lock those 3 down, and then melee ranged. You guys will have only about, I want to say 8 to worry about, and they're all going to have like a huge gap between them. Should make this a whole lot easier. If we get that far. Does anyone have any questions before we start?
Do you want melee to start on skull initially, or start on triangle or diamond
Skull's probably going to be your best bet. I'll be pulling Asara. That'll give you guys a little bit of easy time on it.
initially? All right, cool.
Alrighty, let's get this going.
Casting AoE stuff. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh, my DVM's not on.
3,
Rip.
2, 1.
This will be interesting. Sorry. I thought
It's
I turned
okay.
it on.
That's why we don't pay you to think. We just pay you to be tall and pretty.
Wait, he's
And
tall.
Goal is first.
And pretty.
Alright, we got a minute before Amanthul. Have fun. I have a reset in case we need to call it, so if a wipe's called, don't die. Just live long enough for me to get the fuck out.
4, 3, 2, 1. Trembling in the dark.
Melee, you got a good spot. If I can ever get in position. Got her.
On. Yeah, she's touchy to me.
Worse yet is unfortunately the fact that that storm was in a position where I couldn't move either. Sorry about that, guys.
I'll forgive you, Nick.
If you ever improve your DPS enough, we'll get a third tank and then we don't have to move it at all.
The first torment is Antorus.
Yep, and that is coming out in 20 seconds.
On it.
Got her.
So we're gonna have Divine Hymn and my Trank for this, right?
Yep.
And then Losi's Revival if it's up.
4, 3,
Almanthil coming out in 5,
1.
4, 3,
There we go.
2, 1. Lust.
Let me know when you finish your Divine Hymn. I'll channel mine.
Should be coming out now. Switch.
I'm gonna try to
Nick,
hold
I'm
off.
just going to eat another
Did
stat.
somebody get moon?
Okay.
I'll him now.
Oh shit, we're not at that.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Lucy,
Alright,
just
got her.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
revival
damn.
when you need to.
Res me.
Can we get Waka up, or is he down for good? Yep. That's
Should be up.
perfect. Thank you, sir. Did we get 2 of them down?
Yep. First one. Yeah.
Alright, Frank, when you need to.
Drinking now.
Finish off the other 2, please.
How many stocks you at 2?
It's
Yeah.
finished.
3,
I'm gonna pop a cooldown
1.
because I'm gonna need it. This next one's gonna hurt.
Arm.
Get down, back on.
Cookies if you have
Trading.
to.
Oh god, watch out for that.
Oh no, I have the thing. Sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna reset.
I leaped into Displacer Beast right into that thing, and as soon as I hit it, I got the AoE around me and I fucked everyone in that circle. Sorry.
No problem. Get everybody back up. Let's try it again.
I just
Still an improvement.
The circle doesn't do damage until it explodes.
Yeah.
To other people, so you have time to move, and people have time to move from you. So don't
Yeah,
you don't have to.
it starts doing damage to you immediately, but it's just a pop at the end that you have to worry about as far as that.
Turn on DB.
Yeah, so you have no, you have plenty of time to move and for other people to move.
You know, I actually liked it without DBM. It was a lot more clear, but I'm going to turn it on anyway.
Nick,
Yo.
I just got a word from Jay's that he says he's on his way home. He'll
Okay.
be on.
Jay-Z.
No problem. I marked him as tentative. I figured he was probably dealing with something like work-related or IRL. That was a good attempt. We at least saw 2 of the Amanthul ads die. So, I'm thinking if we can get Jay on, we're going to 3-tank this.
But the third tank has all the easy thing. You just get to stand there.
And
Can I do
will
it?
probably give that to you, actually, yes.
No, I'd rather tank it with you, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I have the
we'll
most,
let
I have the highest HP in the,
Then
like,
we will
most
actually
mitigation.
probably let him take over Asara, and you and I will stay on Nora and Dima.
Who is it? Soggy, is it you talking about?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Soggy already knows how to do it, so.
exactly. But since you guys did get 2 of them down, I'm going to go ahead and focus on... Lucy, I like hearing you suck.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, my bad, guys.
What? I was happy.
Yeah, he likes it. Give it a little tongue, too, you know?
Alright, here we go. You have to actually buy me dinner if you want tongue. You also have to make sure you shower first, because I'm going to be going for that ass.
Oh.
As long as you have a,
Sweetie coming out dirty.
I only have baby
as
wipes.
long as you have a clean mouth, tongue is always welcome.
You there, Chrono?
Yeah, it's just spamming Stevie some more.
Alright, here we go. Let's give it another pull while we wait.
I would prefer to not have tongue in my ass. Thank you.
I mean,
Don't know what you're missing.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Lucy admin.
Yeah. Make sure if you can, guys, not to linger too close to the center area, because she will throw the whirling saber, and we want to try and avoid melee getting clipped. Y'all are good for the moment, but just as a heads up. First torment is going to be Norganon, so druids be ready.
3, 2,
Thank you. Alright. Got her. Watch it melee, it's going to take a second. There we go. Y'all have plenty of room today. Shadow Blades, watch it. Alright, guys. Let's keep it going.
Trying for the whirling tornado of death.
Death, you say?
Yeah, you got plenty of room. Y'all are doing good. Ready?
And she's mine. Maybe not.
Yeah, it's gonna take a second. You know how they are. They cast right beforehand. Torment and Organon in 5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Storm coming out, and then Torment. Everyone get in a spot to be safe. Druids, do your thing.
I got the corner as well. On red.
Thank you.
Our guys are gonna move.
Watch it. Oh, somebody broke one. Moving a bit.
Sorry, I did not mean to do that.
It's okay. I'm gonna taunt her. Go ahead and
As soon as I can
her.
find it.
Yeah, it's a lot of bullshit happening right now.
Frost Nova works.
Saber's out.
Yeah.
Yep.
They should be... Alright, they're not immune. Kill them. All the melee are dead, though.
Not
Torment.
all.
No.
Just the warriors.
All the important melee are dead.
Just this. Hey.
Nipples is still there.
Yeah, Nipples and Apollo are still alive.
I think I killed GJ.
You guys died to Storm. JD died to Storm.
I did.
No.
He died to Fulminating.
No, I died to Storm. I followed the boss.
I was talking about Famine.
Yeah, I got popped by fulminating.
Yeah, Frazier got Fulminating, and Drew got Storm.
You want anyone up? Save it.
Safety being what it is, go ahead and get Vrasia up. And then, if we have no one else dead at the point where we can, we'll get up one of our warriors.
Okay, let me know.
Or, actually, got her.
Good enough now.
Alright, 2 yards apart. Do not be stacked. Stay spread.
Thank you for the call out.
Incoming.
Oh, she's gonna touch. Nope.
Got her.
We'll actually switch in.
Lag spike. I'm good.
Now, switch. Just switch it back.
Yep. I'm waiting for her to stop casting. Come on, bitch.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, Rodden.
Well, I wanted to take a dirt nap anyways.
Buddy.
Let's see, who just joined? Ah, Saki's here.
Yeah, I just got back from my kid's concert.
All good. You want to keep going, guys? I think we should.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. It was a good practice.
Alright.
Yep.
Stay on... You actually can handle Dima, can't you, without needing to switch?
Yeah.
Alright, then we're gonna stay as we are.
That's what I thought. Melee
Yeah.
should be with you.
Torment of Amanthul are coming in 30 seconds. We're gonna be down some DPS. Can I get Apollo and Chrono to help with purple side, please?
3, 2, 1.
Thank you. We're gonna give this a shot even with the people dead. How long till the next res, please?
25 seconds.
Alright, hold it for now. Alright, Amanthul coming out. And... Lust. We should probably help if we can for now. Once these first two die, everybody switch and get the next ones. Alright. Skull side is dead. Alright.
Hemming.
Keep it going, guys.
4, 3, 2,
I don't know.
Alright, if you can, whenever possible, get up Rotten. Wait till after Storm if you can. Okay, we're down. Yep, I'm resetting.
That was close.
Improvement. A vast one. That was a 34% wipe. Sagi, if you will do me a favor, go ahead and, when you can, be in tank spec. We have the DPS, so we're going to 3-tank it.
Alright.
Has anybody got a 2 Micah Bum Famine?
Trade Iro, please.
Hey Nick, when it switches to 50%, I mean you were going to tank the fresh breeze balls. Just like we'll just take 2 stacks apiece. And the fire, we're just going to take 2 stacks so that we're not getting overwhelmed by the third one.
Yeah, that works out perfectly. With 3 tanks, it's easier for you and me to just stand there and do our thing.
Yep.
Alright, I'm ready for someone.
Do we have a lockbox? This is a dark. Oh, it's coming out now.
Oh, we got a Brazier.
Well, it's more the floor is dark, the closet is dark, Corey's dark. Everything's sort of just comes together at some point.
If anything, your husband has a gaping hole.
It's not gaping. He keeps it tight enough for later.
Kegels, right?
So no chance or unplayer chance.
The things I refuse to respond to because I'm going to end up disturbing someone.
It's already done. We're already disturbed.
Just go ahead.
Thanks for the flask.
It's the whispers he's getting right now.
It's the whispers I always get. I just don't. I have nothing to say at this point. All right. Let's do a ready check. All right,
What
guys.
side are you on?
We're gonna be on Skull side.
Oh no, wait. You're okay. Yeah, we're gonna go Skull then. My bad.
So I'm on Skull. Okay.
Melee. Now that it's. Oh, sorry.
No. Yeah, we're gonna be on Skull. Actually, no. Let's keep it the way it was. That way we don't have to change anything up. We'll let them stay on Skull side because it's mostly Nip and Famine and Apollo.
So with the 2 tank, they won't have to move off of Asara.
Yeah, that's what we're getting at.
I'm
gonna
here.
actually. No, you're fine. I'm gonna do one small thing.
Hey, Iro, can I bring my son to raid?
Aww.
Is that okay?
There he is.
Oh God.
I was thinking like what now?
I was actually curious if he was serious. Okay, so we're actually gonna change things up a little bit. Groups 1 and 2 are gonna be on purple for Amanthul. 3 and 4 are gonna be on Skull.
Are you teabagging my son? How fucking dare you?
Let me just make sure that I switch people around appropriately. Because I want to get all of our melee. Doing...
It's okay, son. He doesn't mean it.
There we go. Alright. Check your groups. Make sure you know where you're at.
Huh?
1 and 2 are going to be purple. 3 and 4 are going to be on I'm going to be on a Skull. Basically melee for you guys. Because that's where Asara is going to be the whole time. Alright, you ready, Waka? I think you said yes.
You can tank it first.
Yeah, I'll grab her.
Let me confer with my
Oh. Edgar says yes, so we're good.
2, 1.
No one has any excuse to die to mechanics at this point. Nothing is moving. Torment of Khazgroth is going to be first. Make sure you're not at corners or at cardinal points. If you don't know what that is, crack a book. I figure a dictionary is what they need at this point. Alright, Tom.
How about a thesaurus?
Buggy, that's on you now.
There's nothing to do with the red bird.
We're not talking about
Watch it.
dinosaurs, okay?
Well, if we were talking about anything that's flying that's a lizard, we'd be talking about pterosaurs, which aren't dinosaurs anyways.
Why would
Smart
we be
ass.
talking about those?
You're talking about the water variation, you're talking about plesiosaurs, which aren't dinosaurs either.
Do you want to grab a rail?
Yes, please. Stop dying. Y'all have no reason to die now. Remember, cooldowns
I mean, I
are
could get a heart attack.
I'd like a heart attack. The ended quicker.
Iron Break on you. Just 3 seconds.
Rotten's death was my fault.
Fulminating, gotcha. Look,
Storm in 3 seconds, guys. Be ready.
4, 3.
Torment getting ready to come out. Watch your feet. I got 8 seconds and I'll taunt.
That was awful.
That was really bad RNG for us.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I mean, you can. The fire isn't actually that wide. If you stand on the outside of your portal, even if it straddles the line.
I'm gonna reset it.
On the storm, absolutely no safe spots spawned near blue. Like, absolutely none.
Just use blink. Come on.
So a couple of us were screwed.
It was the combination of no safe spots, and then we ran into the one by purple. There was Whirling Saber still going in.
It happens. Let's get everybody up and try again.
Oh, I love being gotten up.
I'll take care of it later.
There's a mage that just logged on.
If we move up to 20, we'll probably have to have Chronos switch back to DPS or to heals.
Yeah, that we'll need to have him switch back because that'll just be too
I'm
many
actually
people.
IRL. Is your buddy wanting to join us? Or are we just making assumptions? Because if we're making assumptions, we're good then. Okay. All right. If they want to join, then Chrono, if you would go heals for me, please.
Oh, damn it.
You get to use your Velens, the thing that you complained about and then got
That
into.
wasn't me saying "God damn." It was someone else.
Oh no, I was actually referring to you just getting your Velens and being happy. God damn it, I think was Niplith.
I'm pretty sure that sounded like a Niblith. God damn it. Yeah.
It was.
You guys sound so similar when you say "God damn it."
No, they don't.
Nick, just switch me and Soggy around. Let him tank it with you.
I think he is taking it with me, isn't he?
No, he is. He's just in the...
Oh, I see what you mean. Gotcha. There we go.
Yay.
Alright, still the same as before. 1 and 2 are going to be on purple. 3 and 4 are going to deal with Skull. That is for the Torment of Norganon. Otherwise, start at Skull for anything else and go clockwise around the room. Clockwise is basically... Orange circle is 12 o'clock. If you can't figure it out from there, I suggest you go back to remedial, like school, like the basic, like first grade.
I cool on it.
Can we get a... Yeah, we do. Did Arcane get a summon?
Yes.
Ah, they're here. They're just way the fuck out there for some reason.
So what is that in digital?
Digital clocks don't have a face, at least not in the same way that a normal clock would.
If anything, I do love sitting on a face.
I like being underneath one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath the face.
Well, I like to be the face underneath. Trying to make sure that people are good. Alright, here we go. Don't die. Fewer and fewer excuses for people to die on these things.
I won't let people die. Again, that was totally my fault and rotten.
That happens. Some of them should have been paying better attention.
No, that was 100% a healer thing.
Watch
Now
the
I'm very
same
excited.
Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Excuse me.
All good. First torment is going to be of Golganeth. In about 50 seconds, make sure you're about 2 yards away from each other. 2 yards at a bare minimum.
Which place? You're right in. Yep.
Careful.
I have 2 stacks.
Got her. Mine just dropped. Should be every 2 stacks you get, I need to draw, or I'll be able to taunt, I think.
Yeah, it'll have enough CD between.
Guess I can move down with this a little bit later.
Thank you, sir.
That's Storm in 6
Torment
seconds.
of Golganeth coming out in 6 seconds.
4, 3, 2,
Beware.
Storm of Darkness as well, so watch your feet.
Oh no. Oh god.
Be spread.
He doesn't cleave.
Yeah, you guys.
2 yards, it's not far, but you gotta be spread. Can we get Drew up, please?
Mm-hmm. I'm in range. Do you want me to wait
no,
or
Get Losi. Get Losi. Get
wait
Losi.
or grab him?
Never mind.
Move after you grab people because that'll happen.
Okay.
No, I got
didn't-
knocked into
yeah.
somebody's. What did that?
Well,
Yeah, that was definitely me. Somebody, like, something
So-
knocked me into him.
So if that happens again, and we need to rest someone immediately, so just wait, right?
just res them, move, and then tell them when they can actually take it. Because if they don't res you and just blow up.
Or stop being bad and being close to people.
Well, when you res them, they res on top of you, but you're right.
Well, maybe we should start holding reses until after the Torment of Golganeth is done, which means the ads need to die.
There's not a lot of damage going out at that time, so even if it's a healer, we definitely can wait.
Yeah.
Like, that's the one, if we get that phase late, we're just probably gonna ignore the ads and just do the fight spread, because it's like, it doesn't do anything if you are paying attention.
Well, I mean, once we get to the point where Asara is no longer here, we're not dealing with Storm, then yeah. Because at that point we'll have just Dima and Nura.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's late, so...
But that being said, kind of hope we can kill them before that point. Corey will be back. He went to deal with, food.
I'm gonna kill myself, so you guys need to back up for a second.
I am the chill running down your spine.
Oh my god, food buff.
There we go.
A food buff almost got me.
Alright. Make sure you're ready.
Swapping Cenarian Ward for another Swiftman.
Shouldn't be a problem. Alrighty, here we go. Probably just personal preference.
Yeah, it's not like... Can't do that.
5.
Oh yeah, I understand.
3, 2, 1.
You cannot escape the shadows. I want to see your limbs roasted.
Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1.
First Torment is Norganon.
Thank you, Druids. You know what to do. Taunting an 8. Alright, Shadow's done. Fulminating
Color.
Bolt about to come out. Got it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
I want to see your limbs roasted.
Torment of Norgonon's getting ready to come out. Should happen during the storm. Oh boy.
You know if you need to see.
Just make sure you're on the other side of this, please, because there's nowhere else for us to stand right now.
I've got the corner too.
I'm gonna stun this one.
Grabbing Lucy.
Yeah, if you don't mind, please. Watch it. Uh-oh.
Oh my.
I want to see your limbs roasted.
She's all yours. Sorry about that. They're no longer immune, I don't believe. Yep, now. Kill them.
Iron Bark on socket.
Moving Mel. Sorry.
I'm gonna pull them back into position as soon as I can.
Sure. Whenever you want.
Alright. And... now.
Storm.
Flamers are next.
Let's see where we get it. Oh, perfect timing.
Storm at this Khaz'goroth.
Careful. Alright. That one's pretty easy to deal with. Just make sure you're not at any of the corners.
Are healers in range of Ira?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I am not. If you guys are, that's fine.
I'm just making sure somebody is.
Alright. Khaz'goroth's about to come out. Remember, don't be at any of those spots or the center of the room.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's all whatever.
Got it. Gonna move her just a little bit. Khaz'goroth should be coming out.
Watch out, Sagi.
For now.
Beware. Instead of the damage.
Okay. Get Khaz'goroth down if you can, please.
Beware.
I think some people are just out in the actual shadow.
Enjoy my icy caress before you are frozen solid.
Okay. About to taunt. Waiting for the next stack. Got her. Golganeth is next in 30 seconds. You need to be 2 yards apart. Do not stack for any reason. Even if you have to get inside of something.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Unless you want to kill Iroh.
I mean, there's another tank, so it wouldn't be impossible to make it. Just means they'd have to start taunt swapping and y'all don't get to tunnel.
I'm arranged, I get to tunnel.
I was talking to the melee. They're the ones that have the biggest investment, not letting us die.
Here it is, guys. 2 yards.
Alright. Take out the images of Golganeth. Hard switch.
Sorry, dude.
It's alright. Apparently, Orb of Frost is hitting me somehow.
It's a really big area.
Right, does no damage.
Yeah, it's just a slow. Yeah, it's still weird. I wasn't expecting it.
Looks like triple slow to you, though.
Yeah. Well, a little bit of ice play never hurt anyone.
2, 1.
Oh my.
Let me know for the hymn
Storm.
when you're done.
Looks like we're in a good spot.
This wasn't the him one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, never mind.
Torment of Aman'Thul is coming out next. We've got 35 seconds.
This is the him one.
We have a res up.
Go ahead and get up IRL, please.
I got him.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, alright.
Enjoy my ice
Iron Bark on Saki.
before you are
Beware.
Aman'Thul in 10. Remember where you're at, and remember where you're supposed to go.
Yeah, it's one like right here.
Yeah, pretty much.
1.
4,
Switch.
Here it is.
Beware.
Storm coming as well. Go ahead and Lust. Get him down.
We need to switch.
Whenever you can.
I can go over there with him if you want.
No, I'm good.
No, you have the fire one.
Oh yeah.
Well,
actually, let's
switch.
us grab Nora and he.
I got her.
Got Nora. You and I will go back to doing Nora. He can handle. He can handle Dima because he can actually break the flash freeze.
Down.
Make sure those ads die. We still have 2 torments up.
Are we not doing the ads in the right order? I'm confused.
You guys have done so well. Just kill one of them.
Watch the world, Druid.
Taunt when you can, please. Keep going, guys. Use cooldowns to help out the heals.
I already used all my cooldowns for healing. It's gonna be, yep.
So it looked like people forgot that it got switched. 1 and 2 are supposed to be on purple, and then 3 and 4 are supposed to be on skull.
No, I can't reset this time. I'm gonna have to just wipe it.
Die quickly.
Amanda does have a cloak up.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I will have a res do not release.
She's got pylons. Yeah, we're short like 1 person in one of the groups, but that was our best attempt. So
17%?
So whenever Nora comes down, we'll just take her back, and you can take Dima.
Okay. But I'm gonna pick her up because it'd probably be easier. But, it don't really
she
matter.
drops close to your side, as far as I know.
Just as long as one of us taunt her and we get them off each other, that's all that matters.
Let me do a quick adjustment on something. Alright, should be a little bit better. Double check where you are. 1 and 2 are going to be dealing with the Amanthul ad that spawns at purple. 3 and 4 are dealing with the Amanthul ad that spawns near skull.
Yeah. Somebody
Marks,
just pointed out
that's
something to me because when Storm came out, Melee couldn't touch our Amanthul for fear of being destroyed because it was in the storm.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was literally on moon. I seen
If it
that.
happens,
Terrible.
If it does happen, just kind of do the best you can. The range should be working on it anyways. By the time Storm ends, it should not have finished its first cast, so you can probably help finish it. That's the more important thing, is to kill those 2 quickly. During that point, you guys can probably still work on Asara until you actually can get to the ad, but that still means all the ranged in that group needs to hard switch, if you can, please. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 ranged that'll be working on it. It's not going to be anything amazing, but you guys should be able to hard switch right after and take it down. You there, Arcane?
Oh, he's here, sorry.
No, it's fine.
What's your tanks are picking up the bosses first?
Waka is going to be getting Asara, we're getting Nora, and we're also getting Dima when she drops.
Which one of you is picking it up first, so I can...
I usually grab Nora.
Okay, I just want to make sure I can palm. I'm palming the right tank.
No,
I don't really need heals, so...
Asara is pretty boring.
I still do 10 stack of pre-palm.
Oh, yeah.
3,
Here we go.
2, 1.
Just do it better than last time, guys. First is going to be Amanthul this time, so we're going to get an early lust.
Watch the whirlies.
Beware.
Druid.
One of us now, or are we?
4, 3, 2.
Go ahead and get him up.
It goes right back to the boss, so it should never be in between it and the boss.
That would be accurate. Thank you, sir. Pretty safe spot right here.
Guys, a shard is not clean.
Whirling saber move.
Ooh, what? What was that?
Saber dropped on us, and we didn't have anywhere to move.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on. I hate it when she does that.
I think we should...
You want to just do a reset? We can.
Please, please. Yeah, just reset it.
Hey, Nick.
We can get going.
Can we jump up for a second? I want to change something. I want to talk to you about it first.
Get those 3 up quickly so they can continue using the same feast. I'm not going to drop another one.
Sure.
Okay, so this goddamn blade storm shit, it goes to the boss?
Yes,
So,
it spawns on the swirly, then goes to the boss.
Okay, I know it spawns on the swirly. I've been trying to dodge that, but I didn't realize it was going to the boss.
Yeah, so it comes out and then it gets sucked back up to the red boss. So it's always going to go from wherever it lands straight back to the red boss.
Okay.
It's like some of the other ones where it would just kind of like spin all over the place. At least it's predictable, but... And when we're really stacked like that, with like a lot of us in one circle for the storm, it's probably going to drop where the most people are. So just be extra careful then, because it's also going to be harder to see with all the shit going on.
Alright, hey, while they talk up there, I'm going to go get more tea. I'll be 30 seconds.
Her CD it's only like, it's pretty short, and also don't you get a giant boost to healing them and yourself or something?
It auto heals them. I mean, it's
That's
like the
all it
worst.
does.
I think that's all it does. It's like the worst rate, yeah. Leap of Faith heals a target for 20% of maximum health over 6 seconds. So.
Okay.
It's very minor heal in the long run.
Kind of sucks, like, there's not a lot of instances where she can do that on a cooldown, so she actually kind of misses out on that. But, I know. I miss when you can reverse grip. I loved that.
Oh, I miss reverse grip because that actually gave me a movement speed increase. Like, I could actually, like, get out of shit.
If anything, druids, resto druids still have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You pull yourself to your ally's location, yeah.
Yeah. With wild charge.
I like using that when I can on my
I still like
druid.
Displacer because it lets you go over things instead of through them, which...
Oh, it counts as a blink, right?
Yeah, so like for the ads...
You drop your Transcendence?
About to do it right now. There we go.
5, 4,
Yeah.
3,
I just remembered right as you brought it up.
1.
It's one of the reasons I'm always glad that I actually do a 10 count. Alright, you guys just have to be careful. Look where the saber's coming.
Saber.
Look out.
Watch out, Druid.
Nobody should be near the boss, really. You guys at range should just be at range.
I was trying to get in position, and then I looked to my left, and I was like, fuck this.
Alright, she's all yours.
4, 3,
Thank you, sir.
1.
Storm. Somebody dropped out? Oh.
Out of range a sec.
They have a bit of a bad spot here.
Okay.
Careful ranged. I just didn't want them to get in front and get caught.
Yeah, don't worry about me healers. I'll heal up for this one.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll just do some shears.
Watch out for that whirling saber.
Got her.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I should be back in range now.
Yeah, I think we're good.
First torment is Khaz'goroth.
Thank you. Watch your placement. Since Nora is our job, shouldn't be a problem.
28%.
3, 2,
Storm coming out as well.
4,
Let me know if Riz is.
2, 1.
Saber coming in.
Khaz'goroth is about to happen.
Oh, God. Okay. Alright. Do you want me to take that for mousing?
So next time, just say fire ads, get out of the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you said
No,
Khaz'goroth, I thought that was like the ones where they do the wall.
Okay.
Can we just say like fire
wait,
We
wall?
should know by now. We should
Stop. Too many people talking. One, like, they are always the same thing, and Khaz'goroth is always fire. I do apologize that I don't call fire ads, I call them by their name.
Oh, may I just... This is just me, but I'm horrible at remembering like Khaz'goroth and all these really long-ass names for all the mechanics. Can we please just simplify it, because it's still only been out a week? And when you throw all this lore and fancy names on it.
Not
It's
even
just
really like it's not even really the lore. The bigger thing is we've had like almost 30 wipes on this.
But I mean,
I'm grabbing a drink real quick. Be right back.
I'm just asking how hard is it to change it from
So what we could
Kazaroth
do
to fire?
is we could also put it in the notes if you'll bring up Exorcist notes, and if you can just look to the right of your screen, we can list the names of each ad and what he does specifically, like blah blah blah, bad fire, or blah blah blah, like dot over time. But the main ones you need to watch out for is the spreading one and the fire one, unless you're rooting the wall one. Because the spreading one and fire one will insta-give you. So those are the only two you actually have to like immediately hear it and know what it's going to do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Focus on learning those two.
Amenthul
Then you just do
is like he's the arcane guy. He's like the Eye of Amenthul.
I
like
mean,
all
it's
the
easy to
hit
say
points.
fire, move out.
So
I know.
That's
I just
the Golganath is lightning. That's the don't stand near people. You know, it's all
Here's the problem. I would love to do this for y'all. It's not really that I don't want to. In the middle of a fight, I am just going to call what I actually remember, and this is how I do it. If somebody else would like to take over the call so people quit bitching, thank you. Because I'm not about to change what I do just because y'all can't remember something that I consider simple, and yes, I consider it simple compared to y'all. Like, I really get this is just me doing something I do the way things. Like, I just call it Khaz'goroth because I know what Khaz'goroth does because it's the only fire one. But it's fine. We can have someone else make the call. We're wasting time.
I added it to RT notes /RT space note, and you'll have it.
Transcendence?
Yeah, there are things that are slightly more important.
3, 2, 1. I am the chill running down your spine.
Norganon is first. It's the walls. Jackasses.
I usually do have to sit there and think about it.
Watch the saber.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Taunt, please. There's no point in moving too far away.
Thank you for speaking. Out of range, so he's fine.
I'm fine.
I'm on him.
Let me know if you're rest.
I was late on that pull.
You don't have to grab me, I can help.
Taunt whatever.
4, 3.
Leave him down for the moment, please.
Okay.
Actually, change that. Get beef up at the very least.
He's up. Walls in 15.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Storm.
Root. We're gonna be down one root.
Where at?
Beware.
Should be moon.
2, 1.
Druid gets moon.
Nice.
Don't be in front of Nora, please.
Fire is gonna be next.
You have someone red creeping. Vortex didn't
Yeah.
grab him this time, I don't know why.
They should be killable
Kill 'em.
now.
Beware.
We're gonna be down to healer.
No, I have my cloak.
I'm just kidding. We're gonna...
I died on purpose so that I could be in range of everybody.
It's okay.
4,
We're down 4 people. This isn't worth it.
2,
1.
Okay. Rather call it early than waste time.
That is correct.
Like, all
I
you gotta
usually-
do is go around the walls and then stand on the wall, and it'll never hit you, the one coming towards you.
Mine messed up because Chrono taught me I could root 3 and then Vortex would take care of the corner, and for some reason it didn't do the corner. So I apologize, I don't know why.
Were you doing X?
I'm X.
Or did you do the corner by skull? Because
I should have
mine
got
found-
Oh, you do? Okay, so I do the first 3 from skull to X in that row, and then the last 2 on the right, if you're looking at X, I'm supposed to vortex them, but that didn't work this time.
Wait.
Oh, no.
You're
Because
mind
I
blasting.
just-
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I thought our job as the druids was to just like root the one in the middle, and then the
Yeah.
2 next to it get rooted as well, and then the 2 corner ones just walk through, and we can just dodge the middle.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have Vortex as a DPS, so you don't have to worry about
Right.
it. It's a modular ability.
Secret.
I'm gonna take a 5 real quick.
Just the spec change into Resto for that phase, and then just switch back.
Alright.
Try that out, hard second, and then do that again. I'm gonna reload my computer super quick.
There we go.
Be right back.
Good trade, Tracarno. Good trade. I'll never get Lufas. Like, it's just gonna be like, watch the day before the new expansion drops, I'll get Lufas,
right.
And then I'll just delete my druid and just fuck this game.
I mean, you have the appearance, so Lufus isn't a big of a deal anymore.
Lufas is your best in slot legendary for survivability and damage.
Lufas?
Lufas.
Survivability?
Yes.
Really? You sure you don't want encasement? Because that actually gives you defensive stuff.
Well, yeah, encasement's good, but Lufas powers encasement, so.
How does it give you the survivability though?
It doesn't. I just want
Okay,
damage.
like, wait a minute.
To be honest with you, if I had
Moonbear better?
lupus, I wouldn't even use encasement. I'd actually go back pulverized.
Isn't Moonbear better?
Yeah. You know, I roll Boomkin. I get Boomkin legendaries that are rings.
I feel like this is a personal problem.
Oh, it is. It is.
All right, enough. I'm just for a moment. I'm gonna say something before we get back into this. I have not, for the last 3 weeks, been able to enjoy coming to raid because every night we have people who want to be argumentative. Like, I'm in a good mood at the start, and then by the time we have one thing that comes up, it becomes a debate. And when a statement is made, people want to bicker, argue, or just sit there and complain and whine. I cannot continue like this. Like, literally cannot. So, either y'all figure something out, or I'm just going to take a break. Because I'm done. Like, literally, I am just sick of being pissed off by the time we get halfway through raid. I don't enjoy it. I'm not having fun with it. All I wanted to do was come in and have a good night, and right now, I'm not there. Like, I'm legitimately pretty pissed. And I get that it's probably just me, and that's fine, but it's becoming constant. So, part of that comes in is that sometimes when people decide that they're going to give advice or tell people stuff, you don't fucking know what you're talking about, and then we have to make corrections anyways. So, I would like for this to continue to be fun. Or, I'm done. I'm going to put down a cauldron. We're going to do a ready check. Y'all are going to shut the fuck up. You're going to pay the fuck attention. And you're going to stop dying to shit regardless of whether you know what the hell it is or not. Because if you don't fucking learn what the abilities are, no one should have to baby you. You all want to be Mythic Raiders? Act like it.
Amen. Thanks, Big Papa.
You can continue to call it, Rod, because apparently it'll be so much easier for people than learning the names of things. Or checking the icons on your DBM. You know, whatever. I'm done. Like, I don't like actually being this frustrated from the moment that I get, like, into a fight.
That cigarette was a bad idea.
Groups are staying where they are.
Sorry. My MS is below 200. Can we pull? I'm sorry. It hasn't been below 200 all night. It hasn't. No, my mouth is full of food. I just got back. It's below 200. Let's go. Let's go. Have a good
I
pull.
love you.
Well, Kyle, you're going to take over X. That's going to be your spot, please.
Okay.
I'm not doing X, or
You're doing...
is it not for roots?
It's for roots. If you can, please, Herv, take over Moon.
Absolutely. I got it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can't wait to hear your flesh sizzle.
Nuke ads are first.
I want to see your limbs.
Saber, move.
Beware. 4, 3, 2,
4, 3, 2, 1.
You look so vulnerable, trembling in the dark.
Beware.
I want to see your limbs roasted.
Oh, sorry. Can you talk back, please?
I didn't taunt, I just got threat passively. It's fine.
3, 2, 1. Beware.
Nuke ads in 15.
So this is Amenthul ads.
Taunt whenever you can, please.
3, 2, 1.
4,
Beware.
2, 1.
Well, that's the word saber, however.
Beware.
I'm good for the most part.
2, 1.
Alright,
Talk whenever.
Perceptible deep around him.
the one over here's got to die a little bit faster.
I want to see your limbs roasted.
Watch the saber.
Taunt
Hit
when you
me.
can, please.
Beware.
Chain lightning ads are going to be next. Just stay spread when they come.
2 yards is the bare minimum.
Tanking.
4,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Trembling in the dark.
Talk whenever.
Careful.
Beware.
I want to see your limbs roasted.
Do we know if res this?
Saber coming in.
Chain lightning coming out in about 10 seconds. Make sure to be 2 yards apart.
There's 2.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. 3, 2, 1.
Talk.
Through the storms of Golden.
4,
Losses drop.
3,
Storm is coming, so just don't stack with people.
Before you are frozen solid.
All healers, make sure you're switching to chilled blood.
You do have a res.
Get beef up.
Get no, don't get me up. Get rage up. Sorry.
She's up.
Fire ads, get ready. Make sure you're not at any of the cardinal points and make sure you're not at a corner.
Beware.
Drink after each opponents.
Okay.
Talk.
4,
Enjoy
3,
my icy
2,
kiss before
1.
you are frozen
Beware.
solid.
Fire ads in 15. Make sure you're not on the lines.
Beware.
Irel, watch out.
4, 3, 2, 1. Icy kiss before you are frozen solid.
The demons are tunneling the sheep of
Fire ads. Drinking.
Enjoy my icy yes before you are frozen solid.
4,
Wall ads next.
2, 1.
One res is available, but don't use it on me. Hold on to it.
Healers, you can conserve mana. I'm in angel form.
Okay.
Except with Chill Blood.
Druids, get ready. 25 seconds.
Be aware that you might be slowed for the army.
Before you are frozen solid.
Get ready. 10 seconds.
Easiest mechanic to dodge.
4, 3,
4,
2, 1.
Trembling in the dark.
Get ready. Lock them down.
Tom, whenever.
I'm lagging a little.
Come here.
Just be careful. It's coming through. Alright. Go ahead and trade with us. Can you grab Nora Sagi?
I got her.
Watch out for Norganons coming through. Kill him.
Can I get a personal heal? Can I get a personal heal, please? Thank you, thank you.
Taunt, the fire one. Thanks.
She's just
Lots of
running
saber coming out.
Amanthul's coming
Saber's
out
out.
next. We really need these guys to be dead before he does. If possible.
Second pots if you haven't used them.
Doesn't get a follow-up.
Pause up.
If you have any other additional cooldowns, throw them out now. I would say, if anything, depending on how much is left, just ignore Amanthul and focus on the bosses.
100%.
Yeah, concur.
Because we're at 5%, this is a good time to just burn. Got her.
What's the saber?
It's fucking slow when it came out.
It's alright. Just keep it going. We're at 3%.
I'm gonna him now.
1%.
Backing it with Trank.
And done.
Nice job.
Good job, y'all.
It's probably on personal loot, though.
We got it down. Okay.
950 shoulders. Oh my goodness.
I didn't change my loot spec.
Message Drew so he knows we got it down.
Massing?
These Lord, let me have these
He
shoulders.
knows we got it
Yeah.
down. He had messaged me. So DBM responded back to him.
God damn it.
Beef, I'm gonna throw you Master Looter.
Yep. Thank you.
Oh, 55 bracers with a socket.
Nice.
Satan.
Damn beef.
If anybody needs that relic, they'll roll out.
Them 980 shoulders.
Gross.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Where are you able to look up and it just like auto sets it to recommended settings for graphics? System graphic, but that's not.
What do you mean they're automatic, like just through NVIDIA, or?
Yeah, mostly.
So you're trying to set it to auto setting? That's, yeah, graphics, and then just move the slider until it says recommended.
Yeah. So use the NVIDIA before experience if you want to do that instead. I don't usually do auto graphics.
Mortals, I wasted millennia fighting to spare you from.
I was like, it was a 2-second delay that entire fight, which is really difficult. So.
Eyes were opened to the
I shouldn't be a graphics thing though.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do whatever I can to figure it out.
Save the universe by wiping all.
Is it a latency thing or is it an FPS thing?
So that was weird when I had to talk with my mouth full because I was so excited that it was only 200 or below 200. It was still like a 2-second pause before anything happened that I did the action of.
I mean, that's latency. That's not going to be fixed by your graphics. That's just your internet. That's your ISP.
Okay. Really?
That's your ISP already throttling you for net neutrality.
Oh God! Don't put that on me.
Let us show this lackey of Sargeras that he has no claim to our world.
But you can pay another $59.99 for premium.
I mean, I will. I really will. But
Oh, people won't bat an eye at it. They'll pay it.
if I'll genuinely get it. Now, if I won't, then or like it's spotty.
Yeah, you guys are. Alright, Chrono, come up and trade.
No, let's just give it to
Dursock?
Not Chrono, I guess. I could use it, but I don't need it that badly.
What are we rolling on?
Today's rain.
So, Druid, you're going to want to keep your mass entanglement, or
you can, use
so you can single target it too.
If you don't want it, Chrono, then that would be Dursock. Dursock open trade at McBee.
Yeah, I'm passing.
Well, can you have a mass entangle and a normal entangle out?
You can.
Yep.
Yeah. Is the knockback is also very nice if one does happen to come through, so it might be good to have at least one druid with a knockback.
I'll be
we
going
don't have
with
an
a
elemental.
knockback.
Okay, so me and you keep Vortex and Mass instead?
Yep.
No. Just remember that the biggest thing on this is going to be that we need at least one every 20 seconds to hit the boss.
You can also banish Vrasia, but if we, unlike roots and stuff, that one obviously needs to be unbanished when we call for it to die.
Only we hit a death knight.
Next week, guys. Reeves will be back next week. Reeves has finals right now. Reeves has to focus on school.
Look at me. I have a life. I don't want to be a hobo. That's what he sounds like.
I thought he just quit.
Nah, he actually went out to deal with real life stuff. Swing on IRL. Outside of the ads needing to be at least crowd controlled until we want to let one through, there isn't much about this fight that really changes. Please make sure you're stacked up so we can taunt for Flame Rend into the group. Do not be in front of the boss when he does Foebreaker. Watch out for Flare and just get away when he does a Storm.
Or we're going to do what we did the first time. You take it, or whoever tanking it takes it, then the other one taunts in, turns it, and the other one taunts it back?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, we should assign CCs. They don't spawn like super regularly, but what you can do is you can just kind of put it down and say either like anything in between these two marks, or like just anything like you get to the right of blue, etc.
Yeah. We'll put down at a sort of square pattern, and we'll just let people kind of go from there. Does that work?
There's roughly 7 or 8 ads, so...
Are you just going to want to put marks around in like a clock fashion?
Not a digital clock, either.
Mostly just using the corner points, but an adjustment can be made because there's actually another set that works just as well.
just need to make sure you tank the big ad away from the one you're letting come in, because it empowers if it goes close.
Yeah, then we get super dicked.
Yeah, it hits hard.
This part, those two ads should, other than like CCing and letting one through, should be the primary focus, so we're not dealing with them for long.
Nothing else to DPS?
You can't, I mean, you can't even kill them, you just have to CC them.
I'm talking about the big ads, not the little ones.
Oh.
The big ads can be killed, the little ads will be CC'd except for the one that we're going to let through.
CA.
We get a lock closet, please.
I'm right outside the instance.
We're still going to summon you because it's probably going to put you pretty far back.
We're right inside the instance.
Did you guys kill Coven?
We did.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I guess I was the weakest link.
No.
There's another one.
Oh shit.
It was actually me.
There was also dead beef. Don't forget, there was a dead beef.
Your sacrifice is necessary.
Overall, during the fight, we lost about 3 people, which is about 8 less than what we usually lose. So apparently people just got their finger out and figured out how to dodge mechanics.
I actually inserted my finger in. That's how I was able to beat the
Oh
fight.
my god. Oh my god.
We will be tanking him near the center-ish of the room to start with, just because... Chrono... I hate this part. Chrono, you're going to do facing the boss to the left of blue, I guess to the right of orange.
Wait, to the right of orange?
I don't know. Yeah, this is why I don't really like stuff like this. Just do to the left of blue. Elo, you're going to get to the left of orange. Herv, you're going to get to the right of green. And what other CC would really work for this?
Hunter Traps, Warlock Banish.
Rotten, can you please work on anything to the right of purple? Vrasia, if you would just pick one and banish it, probably to the left of purple.
Be sure to be able to unbanish it too.
So the right of purple being our side of purple.
That is correct, yes. Hence why I'm hating this already. Losi, if you could get something to the right of blue, because you can probably paralyzing touch it.
Okay.
I can Frost Nova too, Nick.
Well, we need
Frost
something
Nova's
that'll
not
actually... We need to hold it in place for a duration.
Do you want me to go Earth Grab Totem?
Yes, and if you do, can you please get anything to the right of orange?
Make sure you're not putting the Earth Grab Totem anywhere near the banish because it will overwrite the banish. That's something we learned in my other guild.
I think the banish is going to be to the left of purple, so he's going to be to the right of orange. So he'll be fine. His shouldn't overlook.
Yeah, I'm just letting everybody know that we found this out and it was a pain in the ass.
If we are using the totem, when it breaks, let it be the one that goes through, please. Just keep the others CC'd as long as you can. I already hate this setup, but we will make it work. I think. I feel it's going to just be dynamic. You guys are just going to actually have to look and see. If there's nothing in your spot, pick one in another zone is the best I've got. I don't really have a whole lot to provide for this.
How about just set 2 people per color?
But let's just get some pulls in.
We can work from there, because this is going to be annoying.
Okay.
One thing with the Hunter one, if you do see it trapped, it's a 30-second cooldown, so do not override the trap.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We are going to be working on it. It's just going to depend on setup, and that's pretty much it.
Make sure you guys pre-spread out.
Top when you can. Thank you, sir.
Sorry, I forgot how to think for a second.
Nah, it's alright. 10 stacks is not impossible to live with.
Sorry about that, IRL.
It's okay.
I'm moving the button.
Tom?
behind.
On Mythic, this is completely random what he does, by the way. I'm gonna back him up.
I'm on hitbox.
Yeah, I know. Lake of Flame, watch it. Here we go. I'm gonna get X, you get a Skull.
Sure.
There's one at green, one at purple. Here we go. Alright, let one through. Let the one at blue through. Stop attacking it if you can, please.
Let me know when your revival was see. Oh, you already did.
We got one on skull coming
Bring
in.
me out of the way. Bring them big out of the way.
Train. Oh, okay.
Did your trap break?
You enraged it.
No, it unenraged. If you're talking about the one on skull, it unenraged your flip-flop.
No, he was talking about the one that was at purple, but it should have been far enough away. May have ended up moving a little bit too close. 6.
So you need to let the same one go in each time, and then the tanks pull the one away on the opposite side. As soon as it goes in, then you take the ad to where that one just was.
Basically have one that's like designated non-CC, and then
Okay,
make sure that the big ads are tanked away from it.
Alright, so just a moment. Chrono, you said you counted about 6 of them, is that correct?
Yes. Basically, you just put 6 markers down in an even circle, and then just every single gap is one ad, because they don't spawn on ads, but they're always going to spawn in one of those 6, breakdowns.
Quadrants.
And then you just say, like, Chrono be on to the right of orange, follow be to the right of square, etc., and then every person will have their own one, and you only need 5 actual things designated because one of them is not going to be CC'd.
Fair enough, that'll be easier.
So we just need 6 marks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. I'll leave Skull and X down where they're at. Honestly, if we set this up with 6 markers, that means we're just going to pick 5 of you to do the stuns, the CCs. 1 is to be left alone. Make sure there's no pets slowing it. Reja, you may want to turn Shackle off and automatic cast on your guard.
She can banish one. That's really good because that one doesn't move.
That wasn't the problem. Her Doom guard was shackling, and it slows. And we don't want it to slow. We want it to be moving free. It's on auto cast, so if you right click it, it'll take.
No, we don't have a DK.
Nah, I told him to do it, so I won't do it next.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
If you want us to, we could also have like one of the druids either take or that already has Typhoon just go and like chuck the ad that we want to be in the boss. It's like a ghetto death grip.
Yeah.
We can alternate that because you guys will have Typhoon.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna push the markers back a little bit.
do you want more of us to take Typhoon then? Since
we probably only really need like 2, if I'm not really wrong.
I mean,
we're just blowing the ad into the boss.
That's what you'd be
Yep.
using it for, or
Yep.
alternatively as an emergency if something's not CC'd because people didn't do their job. But if that keeps happening, we're not going to get it down.
Alright, let me know if you want me to take it. I understand what I'll use it for, so.
We don't really
Currently.
need mass entanglement because
Currently, I'm the only one that has it.
Mass entanglement doesn't work too well just because it's not spammable like entangling roots is. So
Mine didn't budge at all, but I mean nobody was touching it.
Yeah,
so.
if someone breaks it, then you
Okay.
can't redo it without.
Nick.
One moment, please. I only say that because I'm actually trying to make sure I get the markers as spread out as possible. Let's leave whatever spawns to the right of green alone. So Rotten to the right of purple, Reja to the right of star, Chrono to the right of blue, Herv to the right of moon, and Elo to the right of circle.
This is from me facing the moon? Sorry.
I'm sorry.
From the middle. So looking at the middle, staring at the mark to the right of that mark.
What's up?
I was curious, is there like a particular killer since I'm kind of late to the party?
We're going to be leaving the one to the right of Triangle alone. That one needs to get to the boss.
Okay.
To the right of Purple is Rotten. To the right of Star is Vrasia, I believe. To the right of Blue is Chrono. To the right of Moon is Herv. To the right of Circle is Elo. We will keep Losi. If there is, however, another one that spawns, like a 7th one, just be ready if you can on call to hit it.
Okay.
Alright. Anyone unsure of their mark and what they're doing?
Just making sure. I'm looking from the middle of the room at Moon to the right that way.
Where
Not standing at Moon facing
right where I'm.
Anywhere like in my circle area thing.
There we go. Alright, just want to double check.
Yeah,
Didn't wanna fuck
that's no, you're fine. That's why I don't like trying to determine based on like which way facing a boss.
Yeah, just pretend you're the boss in the middle of the room looking at your mark.
Okay. This is a little bit easier of a setup to work with. So again, to the right of green, just ignore it. Like that's... If there isn't one to the right of green, then we will call which one to let through. Even if it's CC'd, it can be broken and let through.
So that just means we gotta make sure the big ads are also not gonna be near that, because that's where it's gonna come in.
We just can't get the big ads together either because they enrage each other.
Yeah, but you could have them kind of like, here.
Well, yeah, I can have it. Like as long as they CC it far enough back, I can have it there.
Yeah.
That's kind of the problem. You have to make sure you get it. I believe that is correct, Vrasia. As best as I can tell you.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no, this is why I hate positioning sometimes. All right, let's give it a shot. Worst things worst is we have to make a correction on the placement of something, and that'll be just because I hate trying to figure out like left or right.
2, 1.
4, 3,
Alright.
Left is the side with your heart.
Left on the platform just it varies because it's a circle. That's why it's annoying. Don't get hit in the face. Alright, top please. Thank you.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Next techniques and Bob's. You ready?
2, 1.
Back on his ass.
If you run dead center through him, it'll actually be faster for you, Bakal.
Okay.
It'll force him to turn a little faster. I cannot remember what boss it was that used to have to do that. I know we had this discussion before.
It was in Blackrock Foundry.
Gruul, thank you. Yeah, it was. I don't know why it's so hard for me to remember that.
There was also an Emerald Nightmare on Dragons when I would complain to you.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
remember that.
Alright. Get him. Alright, one's coming through. Leave it. I'm
You
gonna
didn't
move this
get
guy
CC'd.
back.
That one didn't get CC'd. It's going in.
There's one going in. That's good.
Something's damaging.
Do you want Moon going in, or?
Let
going in, not-
CC yours, Herb, please. We got one already headed in.
Is anyone using AoE?
Yeah, do not hit the small ads. Do not hit them. No damage.
So you can kill them and then they stop.
They respawn.
Right. But it's time for them to respawn.
Yeah.
Don't release
We are
Beta has a
already-
cloak.
No, we are already setting up CC. Do not touch them. The one that has been designated to go through should be left alone.
Yeah, this one over here by orange, nobody touched it.
It was CC.
We have a
it got
fire mage,
broken.
correct?
I do not know. Arcane, are you fire? The answer is yes.
Ignite has a pretty splash range. So
the focus of this fight at that point for anybody should be the big ads, and it should not be reaching that far.
From Ignite can be weird in how far it reaches at times.
The one that I was CCing to the right of blue also got broken like 3 times, and I keep re-CCing it.
Well, once, unless you have a banish, like roots are broken by damage, right? So once it has Ignite on it, it's just going to keep getting rebroken.
Well, I know, yeah, but like, there was something hitting it at least.
The only thing I'm curious about, and I'm only curious because I'm sure Ignite does have a pretty big radius, but they spawn at the edge of the platform.
Actually,
so
it wasn't Ignite.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But I thought it could be.
Okay, then that
My
just
apologies.
means no, you're fine. I wanted to verify as well because I was pretty sure, but I could be wrong. That being said, that means that people are probably dotting them. Do not do that. Do not touch the little ads. Your focus should be on the big ads if you are not CCing. This is pretty much I would say, like, I don't want to say like a single target, but it really should just be burn Skull, burn X, and then ignore everything else.
Definitely getting damage on him.
Yeah.
It's
It happens.
Yeah.
It's just the whole point of the CC is we want the ad to stay in place. Yes, we can kill them. Yes, they will respawn, but they are better off CC'd so we can break it and actually let them go in one at a time.
Yeah, it's just
I just need to move.
If we try and kill him, so.
I really just need to move X a little bit more. We actually got hit by him getting enraged again.
Nick, on that pull, I actually tanked it. Like, hold on, let me move over here.
What's up?
I actually moved my ad like right here, like literally like right here, and the ad like he got enraged till about right here, and then after that it got locked down and it was fine. I literally like
You don't
moved
wanna-
from
You don't want
Skull.
to put your ad anywhere near the small ads because it makes
Yeah, I
them
know it
easy
gives
to
them a
see.
speed buff. I know, but it got locked down like right after it. So
If you know your range, you can pull it to the outside as long as you don't get that little bit too close and enrage it. So as long as you are far enough
Yeah.
away, the outside is a decent place because there's no way of enraging it coming in.
I think I may keep mine a little bit closer to the boss to readjust, but if I'm still having problems with it on the next pull, then I will do that.
yeah, just a thought. I mean,
No, it's fine.
It's touchy to get it out there, but it's just a
I'd
thought.
wonder if, like, Vrazia's ad would be enraged by it, since Banish usually stops effects on stuff.
Yeah, it wouldn't move with Banish, so you could actually like set on top of the Banish and it wouldn't do anything.
We might give that a shot. Just be ready to re-CC it if it breaks, Vrazia.
5,
They are immune to CC while they're enraged, so.
2, 1.
I mean, when it's not enraged anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at, but yeah, that's why I was saying just be prepared. It'd be worth a shot to move it if it actually gives us a little more breathing room. We just need those big ads to be the focal point for everybody.
Bigger is better, guys.
4, 3, 2,
Alright.
1.
Technique
Get ready, Foebreaker's about to come out.
2, 1.
Back up.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, it's my position. Yeah, that's
Don't
my
do that
turn to
for
face.
Ram through the boss. Don't go around.
What?
I think the problem is he gets knocked back for the flame rend, and it fucks up the
You shouldn't be there on that side.
No, I'll just switch back.
Unless you guys are doing a different taunt setup.
We are doing different, just be careful when you do it, man. Lock him down. There is one headed in. I'm gonna pull back some because I think I'm too close. Alright, it's about to hit it.
That was a little too early. You need to do it after the ad hits.
Alright, keep all of them CC'd for now. The next one that I want broken is going to be purple. As soon as it drops, Rotten, if you tag it once to break your thing. Now would be good. Thank you.
20 stacks you at full.
Yeah. Taunt when you can. Next one I want broke is going to be the one at Star. It's going to be Vrasia. Wait till the actual dot drops off, please.
Is Chronos trying?
I'm at about 5 seconds, so it gives travel time.
Okay. Go for it now, Vrasia.
Technique's coming out, don't be in front.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What?
Technique.
I got it. Oh, no, I didn't. I should have popped a bigger CD.
It was on CD due to me.
It's okay.
So.
No, it was my fault. I didn't pop I should have actually hit my my Zen med for that.
That's a wipe, I think.
Do not release.
You think?
Just die real quick.
Jump off and die quickly, please, so that Meta can res.
So die faster.
Yeah.
As it should.
There we go.
I think he clipped so far to that side. That's my fault. I'll stand a little bit.
No, it's okay. When everyone clumps up, stay clumped. I know it's going to knock you back, but if you're like in a tight enough bunch, it should all just knock you back and not to the side.
Ooh,
Better-
Antorus reaches the bottom.
Better attempt on the ads. That was actually going pretty well. We just have to. Go ahead.
The cone on the raid stack is also like fucking gigantic, so like you don't have to be like in a very tight. I mean, you know, be close so that you don't get knocked back as far, but it's not like a super big deal if you're not close. If like be farther away more than be in front of the boss. You know, there's a lot of leeway there. Like if the boss is like here, like the range is like from like here all the way over.
To my knowledge, Tearsock, none of the ads look like they broke based on what you did.
Yep, mine didn't break.
None of them broke. They were all pretty much on lockdown. The one that got to the boss was the one that was supposed to.
Okay.
That time was actually really good for everybody doing the CZs and whatnot, and everybody else, your focus was good. We should have 1 to 2 ads hit while the big ads are being taken out.
Really.
Yeah, that's why I said 1 to 2. But yeah, there's no guarantee beyond that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh no.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Alright. Next time if I have 8 stacks, I'll probably have you taunt and go behind them. Because it does increase the damage of like all physical attacks. And that one already hits pretty hard.
2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2.
Alright, we're good.
Back on his ass.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
For those who are struggling to get out, you can use the knockback to and just keep running out.
Yeah. Alright, here it goes. Ads are spawning. Get them locked down. Alright. Move you a little bit further this way, big guy. Same as before, as soon as the dot's probably at about 5 seconds, Rotten, go ahead and break your trap.
This is revival.
Use
Trap broken.
cooldowns about. Alright.
We know if you need it slowed.
Go ahead and get up.
Beware. No escape.
Alright.
Don't
watch
kill
it.
the ad.
It hit.
Paula.
Drink.
Got him.
Start.
Let the next one go. Frasier, break it.
Orange is going towards him already.
Alright, keep that one there. Taunt.
Gosh.
Yeah, I can't take it with 8 stacks.
That's fine. Oh, we had 2 things exploding.
Do not release. Just die quickly.
I guess at the taunt, we both just got smacked with it, didn't we?
I think the taunt was a little slow because I was trying to turn him, but I couldn't turn without getting hit, like hitting the group.
I got you.
I'll try and call it like a second sooner.
Better.
Because I'd have to burn a big cooldown.
I'm happy that it's a new boss.
Pretty much the same. This one's not really that difficult outside of the addition of letting the ads explode.
Yeah, it's like entirely getting the ads down and just dodging a couple easy mechanics. You guys just doing your swaps properly, but it's not nothing.
Yeah,
hard.
this one's
compared to the last boss, it's so much easier.
the timing on this is a little bit faster compared to like normal because he does everything just a little bit.
Yep.
It sort of fucks with it. Yeah, the ads are pretty much going down the way they should be. Just be careful not to break a CC, and we are likely going to go purple, star, blue, moon, orange. So, that being said, I will be calling people to break their CC about 5 seconds beforehand.
I have an extra in class, if that's what you need.
Chrono already hooked him up. That's fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just be careful, melee.
2, 1.
He cleaves the next closest target to me and Macaw until we get him turned.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. 4, 3,
Technique into.
2,
Yep,
1.
go ahead and move behind him.
Back up. What happened?
That was a missed taunt on my part. I just clicked it like a second too soon.
Oh my.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, careful. Get CC's out. Okay. Got the one at between green and purple coming in. Alright.
And you buffed him.
Yeah, one came through.
Hey.
Tracking.
That one was awfully close for it to have been getting hit.
I'm hemming also.
Okay.
Beware. There's no escape. Beware. No escape.
No mad.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got him. Go behind.
There should be another ad coming in. We're wasting a lot of time.
I got mine coming in.
Resin 2,
Nah, just wipe it.
Nick, you know what fight this reminds me of?
Not off the top of my head.
Ragnaros and Firelands.
A little bit.
You lift these 2 ads, which is pretty nice.
Since we have designated, like, the actual order that we want the ads to go in at, we kind of need people to be paying attention to timers so that, like, I can watch other stuff. So again, we're going to get green to go in first, then purple, then star, then blue, then moon, then orange. So...
You think about 10 seconds to let them walk in?
5 should be more than enough, actually. 5 seems to be the sweet spot where it'll actually have dropped, and then we can get the next one.
Okay.
10 seems... I think 10's a little too close, and it could end up, if it's not slowed, hitting and giving us a second stack.
There's a Jeeves up, by the way.
I've only ever done this with a Death Knight, so I don't...
I kind of wish we had a Death Knight. It would make this a whole lot easier, because then they could grip it in and it would save us time. But since we're having to do it the old-fashioned way without one, just keep an eye on your timers.
I had on my Death Knight, but...
Yeah. Just remember, look at your debuff, 5 seconds. When you see that it's at the 5 seconds, if you were next in the rotation, help break your CC, and then let the ad come through. So that's going to kind of be on people to maybe watch it. I know that there is other stuff happening. I will try and keep an eye out. We're also dealing with stuff too, trying to get the tank swapping down, which is getting fucked pretty hard right now.
Yep. Guys, where Skull is, after Flame Rend, if you're at Skull, you're gonna die.
Yeah, try not to be at Skull when possible.
Because I can't get in and run through him at the same time. Like, it's going to be either hit the group or just turn him, so... But...
Here we go. Nah, you're good, man. People should be kind of behind the boss for the most part anyways.
Yeah, but...
5, 4, 3...
I wouldn't stack on me.
1.
Because he does that reach, and it hurts. Watch the wake.
Four, three,
all right.
2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
None can stand against
Back up. Get out after.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
4, 3, 2,
Beware.
1.
Die in my way.
Okay.
Celeste's power is unleashed.
Lock him down. The one at purple still coming in.
You're CCing green. You're failing.
Green's the one that's supposed to come through. It's purple that's supposed to be
Dum-dum.
CC'd. We're gonna get 2.
I have a mind bomb. Get that CC out fast.
Isn't right of green supposed to come in, not left of green?
Yes.
I mean, up for Trinkton, if you want it early. Oh, never mind.
Nope. That was one of those that it was going to end up being the right of green that needed to be CC'd, just because there wasn't anything left of... No, wait.
Yeah, we need an extra person there. Is I'm doing
Was
right
there
of purple.
7?
And there's
Wait, was
one
there
back.
7 that time, or was it 6? Because if there was 6, there should have still been the same number. If there was 7, then yeah, we needed an additional one.
Don't release.
Well, just because no one's doing to the right of green. So the green ad that you guys called to come in would have been the right of orange assignment.
Orange
If you
was
see what I
CC'd
mean.
though. Yeah, that was what I was looking at though when I was dead. Like everything was CC'd except for those two. So did we just get 7 that time?
I didn't
Like,
have,
I legit-
didn't have one to the right of blue for some reason, so it was weird.
Okay, then we may have needed you to shift to the right of green. That might have been it. That just means if your side doesn't have one, look and see if there is one that's currently still up and going.
Are we doing break at all? We
We can take another quick 5.
Did we do a break already?
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then.
No, we'll take a 5. Give it like 1 minute, and we'll take it at 11:30. Let everyone get up and stretch.
Could just do a 6-minute.
I think we deserve a full 10-minute for that Coven kill.
No.
Also, because I want a full cigarette.
Much like most of the guys that I've met, learn to suck faster.
I can't when it's cold outside.
Then my suggestion would be to not be a smoker.
I've tried.
Apparently not hard enough.
It's just so hard.
Yeah. We're gonna start it now. Should be about time. Yep.
Nick, drag me.
What's up? Actually, who is that?
Corey.
Oh God, come quick.
Okay,
Thank you.
100 gold.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I always hate that I use my break to go pee, and then I miss stuff.
It just happened. You didn't miss anything.
Ah.
So, as a heads up, do not leave raid. I understand that there's a lot that gets frustrated, but if I have to be here, you have to be here. That's actually been happening more frequently than is necessary and is not tolerated. Sorry, Tearsock.
All good.
That's pretty much how it's going to be. If you're going to drop raid, then you are just not raiding with us.
I mean, it's common sense, guys. We have raid
Like,
time
I get,
specific.
we all get frustrated, but I've actually been doing my best not to just say, fuck it, and just not turn back up myself. Because for the last 3 weeks, this has pretty much been going on, where every time we have a discussion, there's an argument, a contradiction, people trying to tell other people what to do, and half of y'all can't survive most of the mechanics. So, just not anymore. Actually in a pretty good mood. Glad we got down Coven. Hope everyone is back so we can attempt Agrimar again. He's been kicked out of everything. Do not invite him back into the Discord.
Even the family Discord?
He didn't kick his phone out of the Discord.
Hey, Drew.
Drew's not in here. It was me. I had to read.
I was just trying to...
Nah, you're good.
Even the family Discord?
Oh yeah, he's not really going to be allowed in any of my Discords again. I don't want to be invited anywhere that he's at. I'm sick of him.
Yeah, he's kind of imbalanced.
Well, I mean, he does play a balanced druid, but...
Sorry. The oddity of that statement is he does have some mental problems, and normally I'd take that into account, but no, he's a fucking asshole. I'm sick of chalking it up to somebody being unstable. There's a point where you're just a dick. I live at that point.
Sorry for the joke. I was just trying to be like...
Should probably just leave it as it is and stop talking about it.
Oh, we're done. I've said my piece. If anybody decides they want to drop mid-raid, you will be removed just as readily. That's it. So, unless you have an emergency, that will be taken into account. Here we go. Everyone still has their assignments. If you do not have a marker, or if your marker does not have an ad, please check and make sure there isn't one near green that needs to be caught, please.
4, 3, 2.
I'm trying my best.
It doesn't help that they're usually the closest thing to me.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Go ahead and move behind him.
can stand against Tayshalak?
Run away, little girl. Run away.
82%.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Bang.
Ads coming out. Gonna move this one just a little bit more. Okay.
That was one, right?
Yep.
Green is loose.
Can we get a brief CC on it?
I got
It should be fine now, but orange is also loose.
I got a CC.
I got orange.
Do you want green loose or do you want mine loose?
Loosen up yours, please.
But one's still going.
Yep, I got orange. Don't worry.
Just get orange in. Close to the boss.
Okay.
Yeah, let orange through.
Orange going in.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Get yours next whenever you can, Rotten, after that.
4.
Go ahead and taunt.
Did they kill it?
It got through.
Yep.
We got the debuff.
Go pop mine.
Yes. Watch out.
Top everyone off if we can, healers.
Red's coming through. Is red the one that we're letting?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one. He got it.
Positioning. Bear with me.
Flare, watch your feet. Don't res anyone just yet. Hold on to him. Frasia, break yours now.
So this one's gonna be on you now.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Green's coming in.
Re-CC.
I can't re-CC it, I'm sorry.
Knock it out if you can.
I stalled it.
Got it, got it.
Stalled it.
Got it. Spamming roots.
Ooh.
Alright, which one are we letting through?
Can we get him up?
Hey, it's gonna res out.
Yeah, I'm up.
Just let the green one through if it's broken.
Yeah, it's broken now. It's coming.
Alright. Gonna bring it to him. Alright.
We have one.
Yeah, we have one left, and that's the one that's probably almost full.
Yeah.
Go ahead and break it. Let it start moving its way here.
Do you want to push through or not?
Yeah,
Push
go
it
ahead,
now.
please.
Okay, pushing.
We have no cooldown pop personals if you have them.
30 seconds.
4, 3.
Right.
Let those ads.
Go ahead and taunt. Taunt. Thank you. Got him.
Get follow up in 19 seconds, 16.
Alright, do it one more time.
Yep. Doing good, guys. Not bad.
Follow up now.
Thank you.
Follow, you're the first to add.
Alright. Just one more time around. There's one at, I'm gonna CC it to start. If you can get it up here, Chrono. It's between purple and green. Thank you. Alright, that way if mine...
I can drink in 3. It's 2. Yeah. I had 3 seconds left and then I
Alright,
could
wipe it up. It's good.
Did really good at that time.
That one went a lot better. Probably just need a little more, I guess, healing control is about it.
Yeah.
No, it's all good.
When
I
we
don't
lost
have a
it,
res.
That's
it's
fine.
probably
We
the
can-
hardest phase there.
Again, that was still one of our best attempts. So let's just kind of keep the momentum going with that. The CCs were pretty much on point. If you don't have a CC next time, Chrono, let's just go ahead and let me CC it.
I'll always
and you can.
I mean, yeah, you can CC it. I'll always I can always do it. But
I'll just let you know where it's at, and you can focus on healing until you get a second. Because mine lasts pretty long.
No, I know it. I know it is. Yeah, I didn't realize you were just doing paralysis.
Actually, just let me do paralysis because it's like a minute if you don't have one.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. Is there a cooldown on it or no?
It's like 16 seconds. It's a 15-second cooldown. It's really short.
And it lasts a minute, so
yeah,
I can
that's
keep
what I was
it up
asking
most of
if
it.
you are able to redo it.
Yeah, I can. If we really need me to.
No,
That
it's
way
fine. I didn't realize it was like you were doing a real CC. That's why I was kind of rushing over there. But I'll just ignore it or I'll focus more on healing if that comes up again.
That's good. Yeah, if it happens again, we got a backup plan. I'd rather you and Low C focus on healing in that stead and me just do the CC, because what the fuck am I doing? But again, real good attempt. Except for the people who died early. Y'all are just bad.
Thanks, Nick. I like being bad.
How did you die, Wakar?
I really honestly think I took 2 foe breakers to the face.
It says you took only a foe breaker, because you took, didn't you take Flame Rim first?
No. Maybe? I don't remember.
Wait, did you have, I think you may have had some stacks of Tacial Axe, didn't you?
Yeah, and it killed me through survival, too, so it should hit hard.
If you have any stacks of Tacial Axe, you have to be careful. I can use, Dampen Harm.
I'll just go immune next time.
Yeah.
Gotta eat, but I'm ready.
Hey, Nip, you alive, man?
Yeah, sorry. You know who is messaging me.
Yeah, same here.
Voldemort's messaging you?
Yeah. I didn't say who shall not be named. I just said
you could just say his name. Drew is
Did
messaging
you-
you.
Do you want me to take the 2-minute trank then? To make sure it's up for the first on that, or do you want me to... Or are you adjusting where I'm putting it? Because if we're taking 2-minute trank, I don't mind. You just gotta tell me before we pull.
I would say that's between all of you healers. I know nothing about this.
I'm pretty much on the
first one.
Would it be easier if you guys had a 5th healer for that? Do you think it's necessary? Because that's where I was leaning after looking at that fight. It's not.
I know, but
I could go heals if need be.
Maida,
Well,
what do you think?
We should be fine with 4. People just need to use personals and when we don't have a cooldown up.
Okay.
Because it definitely was not a DPS race, and we were not struggling at all for DPS, so we can't afford to search 1 DPS over the hills to help alleviate things and make it easier.
I would almost say let's go ahead and have Elo go heals just to be safe. If Losi's going at 40, another healer wouldn't hurt. That's also another CD you can add into rotation that gives you a little more breathing room. Because he is
I want
right.
a shaman.
He is correct. We do have enough DPS and enough time.
I
that you
can bring my shaman if we want a different healer.
I mean, for Spirit Link, it's not one we can easily stack for. So
Oh, you use Spirit Link on one of the knockbacks.
right? Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
that's what I
You use
figured.
that when we have the knockback while we have the debuff up. That's the
Yep,
only time it's
I mean-
useful.
Yeah.
I think your druid should be fine for now. Would that work?
Okay.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay.
Please go ahead and go hills.
Okay, just switching up talents and I should be good to go.
You're on the 5th ad for a trank.
Alright.
All good.
Do another quick ready check just to be safe.
Do you need a potion or anything?
No, I got potions.
You there, Beef?
Yeah, sorry. I was responding. Alright, that's it.
Enough grinder. Good shit to do.
5,
What?
4,
Like-
3, 2, 1.
I'm just saying, I swiped left, okay?
That's Tinder. Grinder doesn't have a swipe system.
Well, fuck me then.
It is, isn't it?
Ah!
Alright.
Four, three,
Tishalax is about to happen. Get ready.
1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
None can stand against Xchange! Run away, little girl. Run away.
Alright. We're 3% from transition.
3, 2, 1.
Tesselax's power is unleashed!
Alright. I'll get the ad up here, Chrono.
Yeah, mine's yours.
I think that's the one that's going in there.
Is it? No? Let the one that you've got with the totem come through, Niblith.
Alright. Orange is blue.
Yeah, that one's good. Thank you.
Oops, sorry.
Rip. Got knocked off.
What happened to Elo?
Got knocked off.
Does it teleport you up to the platform or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Got 2 coming in.
This is gonna be a problem.
Keep on pushing it. I should have alleviate some of the mana issues.
Stop when you can, please.
I'm sorry.
No, I was.
You still want to go
Let
before
the,
me, or?
let the one that's coming in come in.
She's last on the order, so.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2,
Died.
1.
None can stand against Xchange!
That was supposed to hit us.
No, we're gonna be in trouble. This is a wipe.
Yeah.
Well, I got a res, guys, so don't release.
What's that? Release?
You had no hope of victory.
That's what he said.
I think for the most part, Nip, don't drop your totem because it looks like we're getting one out of place each time.
Okay.
That way we can just let it through.
I guess I'll keep totem. I'll just wait until you guys need
Yeah,
it.
just hold on to it as it may be needed as a backup to hold something when they knock it back.
Yeah. Yeah, just call it out. I'll do that.
Dropping down another feast.
Yeah, I put the ones I made the other day in the bank, by the way.
Well, I saw Beef not putting them down, so
No, it's
I'm guessing he was out of a feast, so that's why I started putting them down.
Gets a little sleepy sometimes.
Alright, ready to check going out?
No, I'm here. I'm just.
I hear you, man.
Jesus fucking Christ. Can I get another rest, please? I'm sorry.
I was already casting it.
I'm gonna need a drink before I go to bed.
I'll talk with you once we get done, man. Alright, here we go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
4, 3,
Careful not to be too close, guys. Sorry.
Big slow bear's got to get in there too. Oh, I learned my lesson.
Part of it's mostly just me turning him. Right?
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
None can stand against Xchange.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
3%?
4, 3, 2,
Beware.
1.
Xchange's power is unleashed.
Let's see how this goes. Alright.
It's gonna get empowered if you leave that. Yeah,
Yep.
got empowered.
Let's go.
Take your drink.
You want to drink now? Or wait till the second?
No.
I'm running the 2-minute drink. So
Yeah,
I'll just.
it's gonna be a wipe just because that one got empowered.
Do not release.
I quick?
Wait, release?
Alright.
We'll do it, man.
People do it. He's not wrong.
It's a bad habit.
Rick, can I get some block drops, please?
Alright, eat up.
So, you know, what's a guild without drama?
Let me get them cookies.
What are you talking about? What drama? There's no drama.
Thank you.
There's no drama.
Oh boy.
It's implied there's drama in here. Implies we have, you know,
5,
little girls. We don't have any little girls in here.
2.
Guys are all a bunch of men.
Pretty sure we live like
3,
4 or 5 groups.
Yeah. 1.
I hate you from
Women.
Nah.
We're not little girls.
We're women. We're not girls.
I'm little.
I corrected myself.
I still consider myself little.
That's good to know.
Oddly enough, so does Corey. Taunt, please.
I'm one of the girls.
That's mostly because you like to take it in the ass.
2,
Not even remotely.
I'm sure that's true.
2,
That sounds kind of shitty.
1.
It's on you.
Not if you do it right.
Haha, you made a pun.
Suck up.
You don't pun in this skills.
Otherwise, we'll be punished.
Oh man.
Currently, we're just dealing with a huge flamer, that's all.
That explains why I like this boss so much.
Of course you'd like a giant flamer.
4, 3, 2, 1.
When beef is brown, just like spicy food.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, that is pretty accurate, yes. Alright. I'm gonna CC. Looks like there's not one to CC for me this time around. Oh, maybe there is. There you are.
Oh, sorry.
Looks like somebody broke it, so I think we've got 2 coming in. I need someone to CC the...
I don't know if I made it in time.
I'm gonna try and put that one on lockdown. We're gonna get another stack. Can I get a knockback for the one that's close, please?
No.
Oh, guess not.
Getting.
No.
Take it, please. No.
No. Someone keeps breaking the CC that I put on that one every time.
Not here, suck this time.
There's another one coming in.
We have 2 healers.
Stop it, guys.
I mean, it's
That's why I bet.
Alright, quickly die. Get those battle reses off. Let's
Okay,
go.
I really will
Okay.
reiterate again, for no reason that I can honestly think of whatsoever,
Embers.
should anyone being applying a dot to the embers.
It's
You can type
ignite.
in.
It's the fire mage.
I don't think the fire mage's
He's
got,
got
the one.
4 CCs with ignite on this pull. CC breaks.
According to this, there were none. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
If it records it as something else records it as ignite, that'd make more sense. But
Frost Nova 2, Earth Grab 1, Intimidating Shout 1, Ignite Dot 4 times, 99.8% of the time.
The problem I'm running into, though, again, just as a thought, is unless he specifically targeted the one between green and purple, it shouldn't have gotten ignite.
no, ignite just spreads. Ignite.
Yes, I know ignite spreads, but it needs to have like a source close enough, because I'm pretty
It
sure the
did.
radius on us isn't like.
The radius is kind of variant, and it's bigger than you'd think.
Can you do me a favor, Arcane? Can you link ignite for me? I want to actually take a look at it and make sure. Either that, or I'm about to go hop on a mage. It just says to a nearby enemy.
According to Wowhead on the spell details, the range is 50,000 yards.
That's about
I
right.
don't think that's yeah, that's why I don't think it's his ignite breaking that one, because mine was pretty far off and I didn't actually see like fire on it. Yes, I know that's odd to say about a fire elemental that you wouldn't be able to see it.
I mean, the logs basically say it broke it 4 times.
Yeah.
Frost Nova broke 2, according to details.
No, he broke 2 with Frost Nova. Ignite broke 2 Frost Novas.
You can't break CC with CC like that. That's not really.
Well, because you actually can
Well,
break
yeah, it
the
won't last
CC
as
with
long.
it.
Yeah, but.
If anything, we could just have them go arcane and not have to deal with this at all.
Want that though? I think he said his arcane wasn't very good.
That was what I was understanding as well. Give it a try, Arcane. However, I'm going to say this straight up. If I see a CC break, it's not going to be Ignite, and that means one of you fuckers is fucking up. And when I figure out who it is, we're going to have a long discussion about taking personal responsibility. But if it is Ignite, then that just means that this is a terrible fight for fire, but that should not be the case. I'm not willing to write it off because I cannot specifically say that you are incorrect, but I feel like the distance on it should not have hit the one that I CC'd that was halfway across the platform from him. Either way, this is a pretty much call out for everybody who has been having issues with like breaking to stop anyways. Because looking it over, we had more than just him that actually hit targets with, or that hit the embers.
There was one more and it was from Trinket.
Second highest was Rotten, followed by
I was
Tearstone.
trying to kill the ad that got broken because if you kill
Understood,
them, they
but
stop.
I'm saying there was like 2 others that are kind of high up on there too.
Anyways, let's get more pulls. We know not to break stuff.
Wondering if it could be the channel that they're doing for Mind Seer, but I don't think that reaches either.
That was,
1.
4, 3, 2.
The caster trinket. Oh, that could do it.
That's what you tell us about.
Yeah.
He's got a 20-yard range, so maybe.
It's possible. I'd forgotten about that.
Well, yeah, that wiped a couple mob groups.
3, 2.
Yeah, I pull extra shit when I'm on my war or on my mage who's got it, even when I don't want to.
The new barrage.
Arcane barrage.
Are you an arcane mage?
Yep. I wanted an easy
Okay.
rotation.
Like
3
Frost.
buttons is pretty easy. Frost is fun, but I wanted to play Arcane for a change of pace. Fire's just the one that I never get along with. Like, I try my hardest, I'm not a good fire mage.
Fire is fun. The other Frost is.
Percent, guys, get ready.
About to transition? Yep. Alright. Gonna get my ad and then
There's one between them there.
I got one up here at purple. I'm gonna CC it. Let the one at green come through, please. Alright.
Coming up.
Make sure to use some healing to help out the healers, guys. Alright, thank you.
You want to break her?
Yeah, go ahead.
There's one behind, in front of me.
I think we had a second one break. It's fine.
When do you want going in?
I got the one coming. I pulled him towards one, and then all of a sudden another one's done. Oh, taunt, please. Yeah, we're good now. Let the one that's at skull pretty much break and come through here in a second. Keep knocking it back for a moment.
I may be the cost of
Stack up, stack up, stack up, stack up. Alright, let that one through if you can, please. Searing Tempest, so be careful. Good job, guys. Nice recovery. Alright, go ahead and let one through, please. Starting in... Go ahead, Rotten, break yours.
Broken.
Thank you. Got him.
No enough freezes.
Don't freeze that. Break it.
This is him.
Alright.
3, 2, 1.
I got him for the first... Ah, fuck. I'm gonna
Square's
die.
coming through next.
Oop, never mind. I lived.
I'm gonna wait till after flame rend.
Got him. Yeah. It'll hit during Tempest. Ah, fuck.
Okay, we didn't need anyone.
Oh, sorry. No, it looked like people died. My bad. I was...
Yeah.
The health drop was significant.
I mean, probably shouldn't have done it right then, but it's alright.
Breaking
You want
Thank you.
Yeah,
push towards the.
No, just
Knock
let
it towards
wait.
the boss if you can.
Now, go ahead.
Yeah.
Elo, trank this one. Hold your revival.
Good job, guys. Let's keep it going. He's at 7% till transition. We just got one more phase of that. We'll be good.
So we must swing on a phase.
Get ready.
We should less when we go on the
Taunt.
phase because there's more healing.
Taunt, taunt. Give me up.
Sorry.
Nah, you're good. I actually was kind of expecting it just to be safe, so that's why I didn't run through. I didn't want to kill the group. Alright, he's about to transition. I'm lagging a little.
Drinking.
Alright, ad's coming out. I'm gonna get the one at... Nope, you got that one? I'm gonna get the one at green. Let the one at orange come through. The one that's free.
Remember that the flame things are coming out? The ones that come out now.
One's free, one's free,
You should
one's
have
free.
lusted, right?
Got it.
Yes,
someone-
we should have blessed.
Yeah, something keeps breaking, like the one that I'm seeing.
Paula.
Changing.
Stack up with me. Yeah, less,
Less,
please.
Okay.
We're down some people, but keep it going. Go ahead and break yours, Rotten. Get it through.
I'm down, so somebody has to watch.
Which one? Do you need someone watching?
Alright, there's one
Star.
rooted.
Star. 3 seconds. It's gonna break in 2.
Low C, CC it. Oh,
I already got it.
Stack up. Thank you
The
for the
next one to break is going to be the one at, what is that? Skull? Closest to Skull?
Yeah, let the one nearest break. In fact, break it
It's gonna
now.
break in 7 seconds.
Chrono, Trank this next one, then Elo the one after that.
Okay.
Square's got 24 seconds left on its seat.
Taking a quick drink.
Can we, do we have a res?
Nope.
2 minutes 40 on the next res.
Okay. Yeah.
Just keep going, guys. Keep going.
3 mana.
Just make sure to live. Don't get hit by the bats. Help out
Right.
the healers. Use some personals. Use your health. Growth.
Break the next one.
Already broke.
Break it.
Word.
Don't re-CC it.
Yeah, let it break.
4,
Get ready.
2, 1.
Got him.
Stack.
Alright. Last one's got a whole minute. He just
on the
refreshed
next
the
big one.
cooldown on it.
Oh, was that me?
I was asking
We
for
don't-
Trank
You ready
on
to
that.
break the last
You
one?
should probably break it now
Yeah, go for it.
since your debuff's gone.
I have a minute on mine, but Elo has hers.
Knock it towards it.
Yep.
Come on, guys. We're almost there. Heals, y'all are gonna probably be tasked with a little extra damage, sadly. We'll res as soon as we can.
Alright.
Minute 25 on
Push
res.
it, guys. 16%, 17%. Go. Drop that bitch. Use your second pots if you haven't already.
4,
Boom.
2,
Go ahead and get ready.
1.
Go ahead and DPS Elo.
Yep.
Stack up.
Stack, stack. Your defenses you have, guys. Go for it. Help out the heals.
Vampiric Embrace if you haven't yet.
Healing's actually not bad after the ads are all gone.
Yeah. Just push out as much DPS as you can. Because at this point, we just deal with tail shellac techniques and flare and the flame wave, basically.
Pick us up.
Careful.
It's gonna be you next.
Do you guys want to go ahead and try a round of Argus?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I thought as much.
2,
That's what I live for.
Oh, got him. Move, 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 move.
Stack up.
Stack. Made my asshole clench, dude.
Probably not the first time.
Considering I'm still at top.
I know.
It's the first time a guy's been allowed to do it.
Focus, guy.
We're good. We got 2%. We got 2%.
Get me
We're
up.
good.
We got one battle res. Come on.
Get it.
You're up,
Get it.
JD.
Yeah. There we go.
That's how you know your tanks are getting revenge.
Hey, congratulations, Arcane.
Good job, y'all.
Congrats on the
Hitting the
fourth.
brick, then a credit. Congratulations.
Come on. Fucking Christ.
Hey guys, that means that we are literally sitting at a point right now where we are one boss away from having cleared this. And we've got 15 minutes, so to my knowledge, this fight does not change.
It does minor. Well, it just gets harder.
I think the damage is what's scaled up on this, if I'm not incorrect.
Yes.
Yeah, the damage is scaled up. I think the timing is a little bit faster. But regardless, something to be proud of is the fact that we actually cleared on a raid week all the way to Argus. So, y'all have done amazingly good tonight, despite my lack of temper.
Unless you got the tank trinket.
Beef.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Cheers.
What's up?
Beef. The life relic is for off spec, not main spec. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Lucy.
It is his best, though, so...
I know, but he rarely tanks. He does tank, though, so it's good that he's got it.
No, we talked about Lucy being a tank main. 2 monks just don't work.
Lots of mobility, though.
I will not
Probably
heal.
because they're both drunk.
Yeah, I wish I was.
I mean, I will literally, like, push you all off a cliff before I'll heal you. Sorry.
Wow. Beef, just let me know when you're done. I'll be back in a second.
Yep.
If anything, I do have another monk, but you might have to ask Beef if you want me to bring it.
If you're interested in that, you can. Because Lucy's asked before, I think.
If anything, ask Beef.
I feel so bad. I found out what was causing me to have lag. That's my husband. He's finally home, and I'm used to him not being home, so nobody was watching, like, streaming Netflix or anything while I was playing. It was him watching Netflix. And that's so awful. To be like, hey, stop having fun so I can have fun.
Well,
If
tell him to go take a shower and spend some time in the bathroom and whack one off.
I mean,
There'll be less bandwidth.
The only difference on
that
this
you need
one,
him to not lag you any other time is fine.
the only difference on this one is phase 3. The tanks, they don't lose their stacks, so you guys are eventually going to die and have to get the tree and get out.
Yeah, you don't lose your stacks in normal. That's exactly...
No, in normal you do lose your stacks. Like you can taunt swap and the tanks never have to go down.
Oh yeah, I think we just weren't because we didn't care. I think that was...
But so on this one, like I said, the tanks, they don't lose their stacks. So you basically one tank takes it, they get about 8 stacks, they die, and then they go to the tree, come up, and then the next tank takes it, they die.
Yeah, I think we're doing it that way anyways.
This one, this fight is like far easier than Coven, so we should be able to get it down tonight. But wait, when's raid done? 10 minutes? Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe Monday.
Oh no. No, we're getting it done tonight.
Did we
Ada will no longer be able to make me jealous with her violet spellwing.
Did we even get to the point where I died on that fight when we did it on normal? I think we killed it before then. I think you took it first and then died at like a lot of stacks. And...
Yeah, it was 17 stacks, and it's because the healers gave me a freaking CD.
Yeah.
Assholes.
I think we popped all of our CDs at the same time, so they didn't get, like,
Yeah,
spread out.
You killed him. You guys killed him.
Yeah, y'all didn't heal me hard enough. It's always the freaking healer's fault.
Oh, also, well, I was on my shaman, so I didn't have a cooldown for you at that point. But now I do.
Spirit Link.
Press Earthshield harder?
Yeah,
No, I'm just
Spirit Link Totem, you need it for that.
Yeah, everybody stack in. Every 20 people stack in on top of me.
If you're not gonna use Spirit Link there, you should use it for the part where he groups us all up and kills us. That's another good part for that.
If you can't tell, we're trolling like crazy, so...
I know.
I probably could survive like a lot more stacks if I'd actually like not press cooldowns at lower stacks.
So just so you know, the spirit bomb, that's the one that blows up, always goes on a healer. So healers, just know that.
Like the big one?
The bomb?
Yeah, the bomb.
I didn't know.
Always goes on a healer.
As long as we're always taking it to Skull, no big deal.
Yeah. Why am I standing here? Go to the actual fucking boss. Chilling with beef.
Brian.
And then the spheres.
Your whispers, buddy. Come on.
The spheres, you don't actually have to kill the spheres. You just have to get them down to like 20 to 40% because they make a circle for how much energy they have left.
You just don't want them taking up the whole map.
Yep. So like 20-40%, then just move on.
These stones have tales to tell. All right, everybody.
Alright, Gret's on it.
Ooh, and a Warforged, ooh.
Ooh, that's indestructible.
Ooh, that makes it even better. No, it ain't.
Can't say. Yes, it is.
Oh, I was looking at yours, Carno.
Oh, yeah, mine's
I don't know. Beef got the biggest shoulders tonight, and he's not even wearing them.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Only because it doesn't match his transmog.
Get on him out.
That's not why. Although, come on.
He just doesn't want to play Fury.
Eat, you fucks.
Alright. Irel, you there, man?
Yeah, I am sorry.
You're good, man. Alright. Everyone's here. Please tell me you remember the fight, because we're pulling. Like, we're not really going to go over it.
Of course I remember Lei Shan.
Let's hope we can do this. I'd like to actually kill it tonight.
3, 2, 1.
Back in melee.
Just remember to run the bombs out, please. Or what? Soul Blight out. Is that right?
Yes.
Thank you.
We're doing Big Bomb and Skull, right?
Big Bomb.
Not that famine. That can stay in.
Yeah, the big bomb goes to blue. Skull's where we're gonna be taking the boss.
Yeah, I was just trying to drop it in the middle, so
No, you're good, man.
Make sure you run out as soon as he starts casting cone.
Oh, I got give to the sky for some reason.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, I can go on tank.
Yeah, gotcha. Cone, watch it. I don't either. It's not really that huge of an ordeal. It was just confusing.
That's annoying when you're tanking.
It is, actually.
It happened but to both of us.
Yeah. Just make sure to be with the group if you do happen to get it, so they can get it, because no one wants to run through the cone. Careful, guys.
Is it taunt?
Yeah, if you don't mind, please.
DBMing up.
It's okay. You got like 9%, guys.
Antorus?
Gold Blade needs to be run out.
I got him.
Make sure you're up next to the previous cone.
Wait.
That thing only goes on range too, so melee can kind of wander.
Yeah, most of them have been pretty decently lined up, but this last one was a little out of place, but we need to push him to get rid of this Death Fog. Alright, it's about to get cleared.
Ooh.
Ow! Yeah, there's nowhere to turn.
Just start pulling him out.
I mean, just make sure we're all standing on the edge of the previous one so the cones overlapping.
Yeah, let's go ahead and wipe up real quick and get another pull in.
You might want to re-explain Soul Blade.
Soul Blight,
So this
basically
one
run
you
it
can
to the... Yeah. Soul Blight, basically just run it to the back of the room.
I got resident.
Guys, I cast
You
Entangle
guys right
Roots of Fall.
here, so just release.
Yeah. It's okay,
Hello,
just go
can
ahead
you
and...
go back to DPS 2 for this fight?
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, the DPS would probably be much, much nicer, because it'll give us a...
I'm meleeing. I'm like, look. Take that.
See, that's your problem. You meleeed him. If you'd have cast the Roots against him, you'd have pulled thread and took it.
Yeah, I forgot.
Like I said, we are kind of getting this late in the evening, like is our last pull of the night. However, again, despite my fuming earlier, I really do appreciate you guys putting in your all tonight. So, one big thing with Soul Blight, when you get it, even if you are a melee, move to the back of the room or as far away from the group as you can so that you drop it, and drop it next to the current cone so that the one that lays over drops right on top of it.
Also, to make sure that if cone targets you when you're going to drop it, you're not targeting the cone in the wrong place. So just make sure it's always on that line.
Yeah. Once he turns and is starting to cast cone, you can move. So please start doing so. He locks into place when he starts casting cone, so you can move.
Just watch your timer. If you know your orb is going to be dropped after cone, you can stay in melee and then run back after. Otherwise, you're doing a long run.
Yeah.
But if it's dropping before, then make sure you're going back, and then as soon as your Soul Blade, or as soon as he starts casting, start bolting.
Pretty much. Let's do a quick ready check, and then we're going to pull.
There is a lot of heals in phase 4.
Yeah. A lot of it's going to be focused on the tree, if I'm not too wrong, as well.
As long as people are not standing in the swirls when they come down, it's easy to heal. The biggest thing that's going to kill us is people not moving out of those.
Yeah, because it does put a pretty big stacking dot on you.
4, 3, 2.
I'm pulling back center if I can. Alright. Yeah, and next time, I don't really want to pull him out just because when Golganeth starts doing his cleaning of that death cone, we can get caught in it, but I think we got enough DPS to push him this time. Go ahead and taunt, please.
Yeah, it's just the only real way to get away from that cleave.
No, I understand. Alright, cone, watch it.
Hug the cone.
I got Gift in the Sky.
I just stack them directly.
Because of course. Got him. I'm lagging just a little bit, by the way, Wakal, I'm sorry.
We now stacking buffs.
They were just both in melee, sadly. One was on me, and I couldn't really move.
Sorry about that. Oh god.
May as well go ahead and get up, Nip.
Okay. I'm running the pool stuff. So.
Nada, if you want to like grab him.
There's no way. It's
Okay.
Yeah, 2 million. There's no way.
Yeah, that's perfect. Don't take it, or take it and run.
Oh God.
Yep.
I
Got
took
him.
it as fast as I could, man. Literally.
Oh, there went Chrono.
People don't understand that you have to get out with that.
Yeah, so like right on the group there.
I
Yeah.
think that's Rasia.
We lost a chunk of the room again.
Get him to hug the previous cone.
Famine, Soul Blight.
Yeah, melee are gonna get it. They still have to move.
Yeah.
Are we sticking with it? Or?
It's cleansing now, so I mean, let's see how far we can get. Because honestly, we do have the possibility of like maybe being okay. We just got to push him to 45%.
Ad phase is gonna suck.
It will. We're not going to get very far, but I'm bored enough to try. Go ahead and pull him towards the throne skull.
You said blue was bomb.
I'm going to taunt him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, you can go ahead and move him. Go to purple, or blue. Go to blue, sorry. You got soul bomb, go to blue. Everyone else spread. Hard else, you're going to blow each other up.
Hang on, Nick.
I can take probably up to 4 before I really, really, really need you to take him.
That's fast.
Ooh.
You're in the right place, right?
Keep you good.
I can't take 5 though. Alright. Go ahead and wipe it up. That was a pretty decent attempt. I think we're all pretty tired,
I'm
actually.
just gonna soul burst right in the middle of the group.
Here, you won't either.
Hug me.
What's up, Lucy?
I didn't kill anybody.
Aw.
3, 2, 1.
Almost
Oh,
all
I'm
this bit.
gonna drop this on everyone. Hold on. There we go.
Screw you. I'm hurting out this bitch.
Oh.
Oh, no heals, damn it.
Got you.
Yeah, for anyone who's curious as far as like the DPS, here's kind of what we want. You can be near the center-ish of the room and be, but that's something we'll worry about next week, and we will practice it on Monday when we do normal. So if you can be here, it would be appreciated.
Uh-oh.
What's up, Herf?
What if we already killed it? We have trinkets for raid.
No, I won't be here Monday. I have a date. But I was gonna say, did you want to start using Vantus runes? So I can try to buy one before.
I can make them actually. I just haven't yet. You know, people need to remind me about that because I have other stuff that's usually on my mind. But do we want to just start like trying to Vantus for Argus?
Got to remind you about Vanus runes. Got to remind you about Transcendence. Got to remind you about
Transcendence is
Astrolute.
the Master Loot. You do usually have to remind me about. I'm not even gonna joke. That one's just me being bad. I've got to make a sticky note. But no, Transcendence is nice when someone does remind me, but half the time you remind me just as I remember. So it's kind of like more of a damn. I am bad. I should remember stuff.
Did we log at least?
Beef probably logged, knowing him.
If he's in a group, he's logging.
Yeah.
He logs everything. If he does LFR, it's logged.
Also, just a heads up again, if you want my monk, try to persuade Beef.
Only Nick can persuade Beef in the right ways.
I mean, probably better to have the healing diversity than.
Yeah, instead of like multiple druids.
Yeah,
just because druids and monks are all hot classes.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Well, I do have a priest and a shaman.
Should multi-box.
Okay. For anyone who knows my Discord, if you want to talk, I'm headed over there real quick. And then I'm probably going to be out for the night.
But I want to talk to you right here.
Iro.
Yes?
Can you message me your FA?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you.
Was it furry account or something?
Yeah.
Is that what that was? Really?
Yep.
Uh,
So I take it, Chrono, that Drew was complaining to you as well.
Well, did you see his broadcast, or did he remove him?
I removed him.
Well, he put a broadcast when your raid lead loses his shit and Ninja G kicks you like a little bitch. So
I don't think I lost my shit. Did I?
I don't
No.
know.
He removed me, and I didn't do anything.
Nick, first let us know.
Okay. You sent it to me on Discord, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me finish up one quick thing. Sorry, I got people whispering me stuff. It's no, I've got people asking me questions about things, but so I didn't really lose it. I'm just I was pretty much tired of and I think I told Corey this. I was just tired because we've had so many people that constantly argue about stuff during raid, and it just becomes rather stressful to have them constantly talking back all the fucking time when it's not important.
Not bad.
Oh, you're good, man. I was just talking with them real quick. I figure you were tired.
No, I was trying to look at the general channel in our other Discord. I was looking at that but continue.
Yeah. But no, I mean, it's, I did actually have my B tag, because, I mean, I just don't have... So, you're saying your thing is... I think I got it, Corey. Maybe?
I'm waiting for you to log me out.
The way you put in your password, is that, do I
It's
need to
spaced
space...
out.
Okay.
No, I spaced it out that way you can see the letters.
Okay, but it's not spaced out when you put it in?
Oh, no.
Hello, call.
Hey, recall.
I'm just here eating popcorn.
Keeps telling me that the username or password is incorrect.
Hold on.
Yeah. I feel like I'm doing something innately wrong at this point. It's not unlikely. Yeah.
So 4-piece happened. I have 4% verse and 4-piece.
Nice.
Gross. That's not nice.
You have 4% verse?
4% verse.
I'll try that one.
Okay. Is that your other password?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. So many passwords. Yeah, that one worked.
I'm at 14 on mine, which is still
Need to
pretty
do a
bad.
security check. It's asking for a security code. Yeah.
God damn it. Hold on.
It says it's gone to your email.
Yeah.
But
Are you gemming an enchanting verse, Waka?
Of course.
And you're still only at 4%.
No. I can switch stuff around to get it to 11.
I'm at 13 right now, even without a food buff. So
I'm at 14. But I mean, that's not bare. What? How much rating is that?
I can tell you off the top of my head, to be honest.
I thought you were logged in.
Corey. No. Corey's asking me to look at something.
14's what, 5k?
62 friends, Corey? Jesus.
There's a lot more than that. Those just people online.
6k.
You know all the fucking connections I had to do during MOP? I was networking like a motherfucker.
Like me.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go take a shit and I'm going to bed.
All right,
So
man.
let's fucking
Have a
talk
good
about.
night.
I'll see you guys either tomorrow or Saturday, depending.
Later, Corey.
Sleep well, buddy.
Later, guys.
Lord. Nah, he wanted me to take a look at like his conversation with Drew.
I figured it was something like that.
Yeah. Apparently Drew was tired of me yelling and being condescending.
Yeah, he was saying some shit about that.
Stop being fucking stupid then.
I don't know what to do for him. I don't yell, not to my knowledge. I came back and was very clear that I was just tired of the bullshit, and tired of people arguing, and tired of like constantly dude right up at debate with people.
Breaking up a bit there.
Beep boop, Mr. Robot.
Yeah.
It's probably my net. It's been kind of laggy today.
This has been going on since Mythic Tomb of Sargeras, though. Like,
this is true.
I mean, I pick up on it, and I don't pick up on much. So,
I mean, honestly, I don't disagree. I understand people don't learn the names of things. I'm sorry.
no, you are a Mythic Raider. If you can't look up a boss fight, then I'm sorry, you're getting benched. That's the way I see it, but I don't run a raid, so.
I'm usually a bit more understanding, and I get that. Nope,
the weird.
Personally, I'd like it if it was called out just by what they do, but it's not like a big deal. It's like, if you do that, if you're not going to do it, well, I'll just take the few seconds to use my thinker and figure it out. But
on the same note, like Nick tells us what to do, or told us what to do after he said the name.
Mm-hmm.
Like Golganath, it's the fucking spread for 2 yards. Or Khaz'goroth, don't be at any of the fucking 4 points of the room.
Well, I think for that particular one, he said Khaz'goroth, watch your positioning, which is a little vague whether it's that or the...
He always says don't stand in the corners at the cardinal points of the room, even if he says watch your positioning.
To be fair, Chrono is not wrong. However, Kira is also right. Every time I've said Khaz'goroth, do this, and if you haven't memorized it, I feel bad on some level, but I'm usually trying to, like, not die.
Like, it'd be nicer if you did it the other way, but it doesn't matter. It's not like...
Yeah, it's
like
mostly a quality of life.
Yeah, it's like a tiny thing that I wouldn't have even bothered bringing up. Like,
also, on the other hand, there are only 4 Titan abilities to even watch out for.
And also,
we've spent 3. Like, how many wipes and how much time have we spent on that fight to where you could have just learned it just by the wipes?
I think my bigger problem with all of this is still always going to be that it becomes personal with him no matter what happens.
Yeah.
And therein is my problem. Like, it wasn't directed at him. It was directed just as an in general, this is why I'm just not having a good time. And that was kind of the end of it for me. But then he left.
From the raid, or he left the raid, right?
He left the raid, joined another one, and I kicked him from the guild.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Like, the biggest and most important thing of all of it is, wanted to talk later, we'd have talked, but he dropped from the raid, and then
Like, if you have an issue, just fucking deal with it, do your job, and then bring it up after raid when, you know.
It's kind of what keeps happening, and that's why I'm getting so frustrated. It's like we waste so much time.
I don't think he, like, understands that, like, there's a lot you have to do in raid leading, other than just, like, you know, your tanking job.
No, and I fuck up on my tanking job sometimes because I'm too busy trying to save other people from stupid.
Because I know that, like, when I've raid led in the past, it's usually, like, managing, like, 6 fucking different conversations from everybody who wants their 2 cents.
And I'm doing my best to, like, I don't, like, want pity or sympathy, because, like, as a raid leader, you should be able to multitask, and usually I'm fine. But about the 5th or 6th time I've had people, like, contact me whining about something that is inconsequential, point. But, you know, we were all, like, I was in a pretty decent mood at the start, and then it became this big complaint about calling things by its name. To me, like, and it's like I even said, to me, this is easy. This is how I remember it. I call it out of habit that way. I don't mean to confuse people. I just call abilities by their names because that's what I pay attention to.
Yeah, I mean, that's again why I wouldn't have brought it up, because I don't really...
But I mean, I guess the other thing that I would point out is DBM actually kind of outlines them. Khazgroth has flames on it, Golganeth has lightning. The only one that isn't really something that you would know anything about is, like, Norgadon, because it's kind of ambiguous.
Yeah.
If you know that Amenthul's the one that does the dots, and the other two do things that, like, you have to spread for, then Norgadon's the only one with the walls. But I get it. I really do understand. My frustration is that I can't accommodate people sometimes, just because I've already established it in my head. Like, and that's just how I call it. It confuses people when I call stuff. I call bosses by their names. So... I don't hate Drew, but I don't. I mean, if he'd acted like an adult instead of constantly making excuses or just, like, running off whenever he was challenged on something, I would probably have just talked with him about it and been like, look, you know, please look up the fights. Please know what they're called, because I will be calling them that just because it's easier for me to remember.
The main problem I have is if you're just gonna, like, fucking leave raid, like,
He's done it so many... Yeah, no, he's... What really kills me is I've been nice to him. Like, yet. Because he pulls that shit in any other group, and they kick him. He does that 3 times here, and finally he gets kicked. Only 3. Like, that's actually 2 too many. Like, should be the first time. Like, and I didn't. Because he's supposed to be my friend, and I'm trying to be nice. And I'm understanding, and every time he sends me a wall of text, I'm usually pretty calm and like, it's okay, man, we'll work through it. And then all of a sudden, I'm doing my job.
Well, I'm going to bed, guys.
Have a good night, Waka. Thanks for coming, man.
Oh, yeah, man. I actually just jumped over here to tell you had 4% burst and tank spec. Like, that was literally it. I thought you'd get a kick out of that. And, like, I didn't know it until, like, pre-pull, and I'm like, why am I taking so much intake? Like, and I look, I'm like, 4% burst, son of a bitch.
Honestly, the biggest thing that I can really see in the coming week is I believe we can get Varimathras and probably Coven down on Tuesday, and then definitely see Agrimar and Argus die on Thursday. I think if we have 20 people.
Might consider doing Argus on Monday, seeing who we got as well. I would definitely want to if we have people.
You know what?
Always, but
if we, in all honesty, well, Kai, you said you're probably not going to be here possibly on Monday?
It really depends on my plans.
Okay. If you are not here, if we do decide to do Argus, I'm probably going to have Chrono Tank. But if you do show up, I mean, if you've got important plans that you can't break, don't do anything to, like, break them just to show up for raid. But if you, it'd be cool.
We should full clear normal first, and then go in and post some attempts on Argus if we have the people, just for the extra gear and legendary chances.
I'm a little, to be honest, I'm a little torn. I kind of want to work on Heroic Argus, because I figure if we can do that first.
I mean, we full clear normal in an hour and a half now.
Yeah, like it's
okay.
Just
No,
get shorter.
Yeah,
so.
No, that's a good point. We'll probably do normal and then go to Argus right after.
I think we had like 1 or 2 wipes last night. There was like 1 on Tichondrius and like 1 on Argus.
Well, that's because
yeah, I mean, that
you were
was
just
with me going and utterly blind to tanking. So
yeah, go ahead if you.
If what?
look up. I was gonna say if you can. Yeah, I know you don't usually look up fights. Give them a glance over just to be safe. I know you.
I mean, I tanked them all on Monday, so I got them. I know them for normal now, but
Yeah, but you forget things.
some people do.
I mean, DBM shouts at you when to taunt. That's all he really needs to know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm usually pretty good about it once I've actually done it.
I have faith in you.
Yeah.
I'm giving you a little bit of shit, but nah, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I kind of hope Wakaw can make it because it'd be nice to have him there so that you can heal our DPS as we need.
Yeah, no, I know. Just like I'm, especially Argus is essentially the same either way, and it's still not very hard. And
no
tank, and then the other fights I just did last week, so they're easy.
If only people knew how to drop Soul Blight.
Like one of the hardest fights was actually the High Command, and I'd already done that on Heroic with you, so.
Yeah, that fight is a little finicky about how it works because the taunt swap's not.
Because that's one of the ones that I was really kind of unsure about, but.
Yeah, but you pretty much got it down, so we'll be fine. We can get that done probably an hour and a half, and then we'll have an hour and a half to focus on Argus.
Yep.
I'd really like to see it dead this week before reset. If only because then people can probably whisper Drew and tell him that we got Argus down without him.
Yeah.
Man, Mythic High Command's gonna blow.
I'm not really looking forward to some of the fights on Mythic yet. I'm actually a little surprised that there aren't any guides out right now to like give you a rundown of like any of the fights beyond just seeing.
I mean, it's pretty early, and they just got Argus down. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fat Boss won't be putting out any guides until they actually get the full clear.
Is that how they do it?
That's how I'm pretty sure they do it.
Yeah, I haven't looked. I don't pay attention to their methods. So. Most of these early ones too are also like getting cheese strats, so it's just like, all right, for this boss you're gonna want to stack 10 Fury Warriors. Like, okay, that's not like a real guide.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain though. Or I shouldn't say certain. I'm highly contemplating if we do see Argus die this week, I might want to start supplementing in like a little bit of Thursday or a little bit of Tuesday, doing like maybe Worldbreaker and the dogs at least.
For Mythic?
Yeah, to start maybe getting some Mythic gear, and then of course continuing to full clear Heroic.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm thinking about it anyways, because 2 bosses shouldn't eat up a lot of our time.
I don't think they're very hard either, but.
Yeah, I don't think they are either. There's no, like I said, there's no definitive guides up yet, but it would still be worth it.
Yeah,
we might have a couple of problems with Mythic Fellhounds, but that's about it.
Yeah. Oh. That pulls.
Apparently, flat earthers are becoming more numerous because celebrities keep.
I mean, whatever. It's just like painting a fucking flag on your forehead that says, I'm retarded.
You're not wrong.
Nope.
If things that could get big enough to actually affect any kind of change, I don't think that's one of them. Can really.
I have a suspicion that it probably won't.
What could they change anyways?
I don't know, like ban sea travel because you might fall off. Like, who knows?
Apparently, they don't really understand like the whole circular part, but you know.
Apparently, it's only the Earth that's flat. By the way, all the other ones are perfectly.
I saw that. It made me just. I had no words for the stupid that I read in that moment. And if you don't know what we're talking about, Kita, like Elon Musk.
I was the first one to see that when you linked it.
There it is. Yeah, you did see it. No, so yeah, it a card just facepalm moment because I didn't know what else. I was General Kelly listening to Donald Trump give a speech at the UN. Just. But no. Right. Even if we did not get Argus down tonight, we got to Argus in the same week.
Yep. We got him down.
Oh yeah, we definitely will. I'm just
the hardest boss down tonight, so we should be fine.
I was actually impressed that we got Coven down. Like I won't want to say that I was.
It was extremely ironic that it was after Drew left.
I mean, there was one guy who died quite a lot.
You mean Famine?
Other than Famine.
Famine was next on the list. He's not wrong. Actually, what still impresses me is that we got it down after Drew left, and we were 3-tanking it. So, that means that we will continue with that strategy, and I can have some peace finally. Had, like, at least 3 of our raiders, one of which was Wakaw, telling me how wonderful the strat is, and I'm like, I don't think we've got enough DPS to do this. Let me verify that first, and then we'll definitely do it.
For which one?
For 3-tanking Coven.
Oh, yeah.
Now that I know we have the ability to do it,
yeah, it's.
I'm like, honestly, that fight's boring even if you're 2-tanking it. For me, like, there's just so little to do.
Yeah, we 3-tanked it on normal too, so I know how fun that is. I think I was on the caster one, so there's lots of real intense stuff going on. Just.
The whole issue we were having was fucking the Amenthul ads, and that was basically it.
Yeah, I mean that's
now that we've
one
got
of the
it figured
heaviest
out.
parts. It's do your mechanics so you don't get one shot by stupid stuff, and then also the other mechanics are actually focus the Amenthul ads so that they die in a timely fashion, so the healers don't just lose all their mana and get fucked.
Yeah, but since we were able to actually split and have like 2 different groups working on the Amenthul ads, that also was really good.
Yeah.
That's how we were supposed to do it.
The first time too, I was like, we did like one pull right after I switched to DPS when we did it. I'm like, wait, like what ad am I on? Like I don't remember there being any assignments. The next one you assign stuff, and I'm like, okay.
There were, but I don't think a lot of people caught it. But I did make sure to like specifically assign it in a way that would hope.
Yeah, I was gonna ask anyways, but we might want to have Antorus raid tools just be a thing that we want for everyone as well, for stuff like assigning the ads on Agrabah and that kind of thing, and assigning groups for.
I don't want to have to learn more about Xorcist raid tools.
You're not learning anything. It's just there's a window with words in it, and you read it. It's not. It's just
all I use it for is the raid inspect. How dare you?
Oh my god.
Honestly, I can't really like. All I can really say is it would probably make my life easier because we'd have set things.
Yeah, I mean, and then you don't have to deal with like what group am I in, what, and it's like, well, it's right there, it's written, learn to read, and then
Someone would still actually
went to elementary school. Well, yeah, but then you just tell them to learn to read, and eventually, like by the 10th time that you tell them to learn to read,
No, I can't do that.
Oh, but then they'll start complaining that it takes their attention away from the screen, so they get hit by shit and then they die and make us wipe.
Actually, I don't. Much as they kept going on and on that it was Ignite. Ignite wasn't what it was. It wasn't.
Ignite definitely did break some.
I will say it. I will agree. It broke some. It did not break mine, because it happened again. It happened 3 times after.
I mean, one fight Ignite did break 4 times, and the priest's trinket. Was it? I don't remember. What the Tearzox trinket? One of the priest trinkets broke the 5th one.
I'm betting it was the personal decimator.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what was breaking a little bit more than Ignite was, to be honest with you.
I mean,
mine was not.
According to details, there was 1 break from that, 4 from Ignite. So they kind of like they log it specifically.
The only reason that I know it wasn't the only reason that I'm saying it wasn't Ignite for the one that I saw is again just because like Ignite didn't reach that far.
Like, I don't know, 50,000 yard range.
I kept looking. Didn't have any debuffs on it. It's got nothing. It just keeps blowing up, and I'm like, fuck.
I mean, do you have it set up so you can see everyone else's debuffs? Because normally that's not the default setting.
I may need to double check it, but it wasn't even just that. Like it was literally like
when you're targeting the boss, do you see a giant sea of debuffs?
No,
then,
and I couldn't.
Then you wouldn't see other people's debuffs. So the default setting is just to show your own, because usually you don't need to see like everyone's dots and all that nonsense.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just what I'm getting at, and what I keep going is there was nothing to have spreaded Ignite to it. Like
it was the small odds in the. I mean,
that what I'm saying
actually
is
pretty beefy, but
still shouldn't have reached it, because like I was catching it when it was barely past the marker, and I wasn't taking my ad over to it, and Agrimar wasn't near it.
I don't know. It's a weird mechanic that they really need to think about.
If they need to give it a radius at least.
Well, they just need to make it so it doesn't break CC. That's all. They have other stuff that is coded that way. But Blizzard.
Why does my SCADA not show CC breaks?
I don't know. I'm using details. But...
I'm using detail. Actually, I need to know where to look at it at details, because when I looked, like, it did show, like...
Right click your, you know how there's, like, all the little bookmarks and stuff?
I'm logging in 1 second. I'll do it then. Yeah, I was actually logging back on for a sec. I am going to go to bed here soon, because I'm tired. Because I did see the damage from Ignite, and I do understand that it was breaking some, and I completely get it, but... Like, I just have a lot of difficulty believing that it did reach that far.
I don't remember which pull you're specifically talking about, or I'd just go look it up, but...
It was quite a number, unfortunately. Like, that's the problem. I'd say...
So...
I can look at the 2-8, like, the 10th pull would probably be fine, I think.
So, you see I have all your bookmarks and details now?
Yeah.
Just click one and go to add miscellaneous at the very top, CC breaks.
Thank you. It says he broke an Ember of Tashalak, and then it says Kira broke an Ember of Tashalak for that pull.
Did it say from Mind Bomb?
It does not. Let me go double check. It says...
Do you like mouse over the
prototype? Yeah, it says prototype personal decimator, and then it does say ignite. I think your decimator may have broken mine. I don't think it was intentional. You may have targeted like the ad near me, and it may have been 20 yards.
Does it say it broke paralysis? Because there were a few attempts where I had tossed out a mind bomb and it was trying to stop the ones that got close.
Wait a second.
enough.
Does it actually tell you which CCs it breaks?
Yes.
So it broke 2 Frost Novas, 1 Earth Grab, and an Intimidating Shout.
That was the one where there were 2 ads coming in really close, and I had just threw out a mind bomb to try and stop.
That was the Ignite. That's what the Ignite broke.
Yeah.
The Ignite never broke my Paralyzing Touch, and neither did your Decimator, actually.
Yep.
That's a little weird.
Well, that might have been the one where I rooted over your paralysis, which does leave it there, but that unless Earth Grab, that's not roots, is it?
Nope, that's what I'm
getting. Maybe he hit Nova first, and then he broke his own Nova and like the Nova over thing.
No, I think I know which one that is. I think he Frost Nova'd the ones that were getting close, and that's when Niplith dropped his Earth Grab, and then I think B for Famine did Intimidating Shout. So
it was just a big butt fuck of CCs.
I don't know what was breaking mine then. That's interesting, though. I'm glad that it does outline it like this.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's very clear. Like, so you can...
Yeah, I appreciate that. That'll actually help me out next time, because now I can look at, like, when a CC breaks and be like, okay, this is what broke it, and I can tell what it broke. Interesting. I wish I had the rest of the polls, but I've only got 2.
I have all of them still, if you're curious.
If you want to look at them and maybe tell me, but I don't want you to go to all that trouble.
Well, let's see. Number 2 was, I think, one of our early ones. Tearsock broke 7. With Sphere of Insanity for 2, the Trinket for 1, Apparition for 1, Vamp Touch for 1.
Yeah, that was him tab targeting.
2 for Solid Pain.
I hope that boy's pretty, because sometimes he's dumb as a sack of bricks.
However, also Razor broke 1 with Corruption. We had 1 from Ignite, 1 from an auto attack from Sagi, and 1 Moonfire from Elo.
Alright, so it wasn't always Ignite, and
that was like one of our earliest pulls, though, before we got that. After that, it was like 1 from his Trinket again, 1 from Throatglade from Sagi, which is probably a bouncing.
Yeah.
I guess. Let's see. 4 was 5 from Elo Moonfiring and 1 from Sunfiring. Oh no, 6. 5 Moonfires, 1 Sunfire. Some of these also might be breaking them on purpose, remember?
Yeah.
Because when...
Well, no, that's what I'm trying to get at.
And they were all breaking roots, so it looks like she was probably breaking her
Because,
own,
like, on
to
our
be
actual
honest.
kill attempt, like, we have 8 breaks from Rotten, but he was actually breaking.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have to take that into account. Let's see,
Yeah.
Ignite broke Glacial Spike. I don't think that's even really...
Glacial Spike is, actually.
Is it?
It roots him in place briefly.
Well,
For 4 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he broke that, but I don't think that really...
It's not a reliable CC, but it does technically.
Rotten broke his own freezing trap.
Yeah.
Number 5. Rotten broke a freezing trap. Nip broke a mass entanglement with Fury of Air. I think that's melee. Again,
So let's be honest,
but that
like,
might have been on purpose.
Intentional, yeah. I was gonna say we can say overall that while people were screaming it was Ignite all the time, it probably wasn't necessarily Ignite all the time. It was.
Yeah,
Ignite.
I was looking it up for those. That was 6. That was a 2-minute. 7 was a 5-minute. That was 8 Moonfires from Elo. 1 auto attack. Or no, 2 auto attacks from Rotten and Thrash and a swipe.
Yeah, that was some of those were probably people actually breaking intentionally.
I think those were because that was a longer. 8.
Okay. No, that again, I'm glad to have the info because that does make it a little easier to parse out when people are just blaming something instead of actually knowing.
Yeah.
However, not wrong. Ignite likely was a culprit in some breaks. It looks like it was, but for that particular,
there were no Ignite breaks on the kill. Looks like.
Well, he went arcane.
Arcane. Arcane. Okay. Well,
yeah, he arcaned.
Did it?
That's why. That's like when he went arcane and mine kept breaking. I was like, okay, something keeps breaking my paralysis, and it's not Ignite. So what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like, and there's no listing for a break though. That's what kills me. There's no listing for a broken paralysis. So does paralysis count as a CC?
I mean, maybe it got overwritten by
something
shorter that just ran out earlier than you were expecting.
Possibly. Okay, that could explain it. I appreciate the help.
Yeah.
Again, I feel like an asshole sometimes when I'm just telling people to stop talking, but they're not being productive, and I'm not actually gaining info, and I get pissed off because like they're just wasting time. But at the same time, I like talking about it after raid because then I can sit down and parse it out.
I know, that's why I just kind of be like it's like okay, we've
send
talked
me
about it for a
whispers
bit. We need to focus on more pulls for now, though. Like just.
I don't mind when I get whispers because I can respond to those at my leisure, which is why when you whisper me something, I'm like, I read it and then I'm like, okay, do I need to respond? And then I'll just like actually answer you if it's yes or no and like vocal.
Yeah, if I'm whispering you something, I usually don't really. You'll know if I actually give a shit about a response or not.
Yeah, and that's kind of all I care about, man. Like, I just wish people were a little more considerate of that because when they waste so much time trying to argue about what it was, and I'm like, I don't think that's what it is. And I feel, and then I get irritated because like looking at the data, now I'm actually like vindicated that I was kind of right. Not completely, but kind of right. So now it's
vindicated.
Like, I can take kind of vindicated.
You never respond to my whispers, but that's because they're just snide comments.
Some of mine are.
If it helps, I'm normally thinking it. Or I'm imagining what it'd be like to suck your dick. Either one. I just want to like I said, I want to come into raid and continue to have a good time. Like, that's... I've been feeling marginally bad that every week it's been me getting just pissed off. And I don't like that. I want to come in and laugh and have fun and make jokes.
Yeah.
But I can honestly say now that Drew's gone, I think that's part of my stress finally removed. I mean, I don't think Corey would really mind me saying it, but apparently Drew's been, like, in real life, too, as far as I can tell.
As I assumed when, I don't know, ET seems to get into really bad relationships that don't work out, and then he gets all butthurt, and it's like...
Well, I mean, it's a little bit more like he... So this is what Corey was telling me a bit, like, he was telling people want to talk to him.
You broke up there for a second.
He was telling people that like Joe didn't want to talk to him, and like Joe was just ignoring him, and like like he could never get a response from him, and it was making him suicidal. And then when people talked to Joe was just like, he hasn't like, he's been messaging me on BNet. He hasn't actually sent me a text message. That's kind of where I was at. I was like, fucking really?
Yeah.
Done with this high school bullshit. Like, there's just no point to any of this.
Yeah, it's usually just not very mature.
Yeah. Like I said, I know that I get pretty upset, and I know that I can be like really, really like. Not the case. I am the first to admit fault. Like, I go out of my way to admit when I fuck up because I expect everybody else to do so.
Yeah, I try and
like
stick to that, but
everybody that makes the effort is usually just like, okay, that's fine. Like, I get it. There's a mistake. We'll work through it. But when you constantly blame everybody but yourself for what happened, what do you want me to say? You fucked up. Like, just...
Honestly, one thing that probably would help is when people are arguing too much, just instead of just telling them all to shut the fuck up, as in their things don't matter, which I know isn't necessarily what you think, just be like, look, we gotta get more pulls in. You can talk about this later if you need. And just leave it at that. And then throw up a pull timer or a ready check, whatever is relevant at that point.
People just need to learn to listen to their raid leader. We need to
know
get
that.
on the same page with that. Like, if he
Oh,
tells you to shut up, shut the fuck up so you can listen and learn.
I appreciate it when everybody gives help. It's just, like I said, Soggy, Meta, and, like, Rotten tend to have, I don't want to say opinions, they tend to be very specific with what they tell us, and sometimes that's fine, but there's been a lot of time accurate. Like Soggy with the rotation on Kingaroth. Not to be completely pointless because we could stay at the 2 spots we needed to be the entire time. And all it took was me looking up like one thing to figure that out.
What was he
But
saying?
On Kingaroth, he was saying that we needed to do like blue and purple, and then blue and red, and then blue and purple, and it really didn't matter. Like, purple and red are always basically mirrored. They're always basically the same one. Or purple and blue are always the same one. Like, we're always killing a duplicate already. So we can literally just have people go to the same spot, kill those ads, and then go kill the one that spawns. And it doesn't really change anything. But it was getting to be this complicated, like, switch-up system that may exist on Mythic, but doesn't on Heroic or Normal.
Yeah.
And that was...
the mechanics for that enough to really...
No, it's fine. I looked into it because I was specifically, like, fairly certain that I had heard that you didn't need to do that, and then when I looked into it, it was accurate. And even he realized later